calculating, and it's saying that we are live. 1 2 1 2 1 2. I go by the name of Mr. HYB, aka Handle Your BI, aka just call me BI, and I'm here with my brothers here tonight.
Yes, sir. What's going on, people? It's your man NYCE, aka Fly Nice, host of the GMS podcast. Man, we here for another one of them fire episodes. Man, got my other homie in the building.
Talk about it.
It's Peasy, man. Hey, I'm in the building. You know what I'm saying? In a world full of lollipops, I'm just not another sucker.
I like that, bro. That was kind of.
He's been working on shit, man.
Bro, that was kind of tough, though.
See, these light-skinned guys, man.
Yeah, he came through, though. I like that, Peasy.
First of all, I want to let y'all know out here a couple things, if y'all noticed.
Right.
We got a little apparel. Got a couple things, you know what I mean? Nothing crazy, nothing major.
Crazy.
Like we said, we're growing. We're trying to do it right. We're worried about the quality. Right. We got Mr. Fly Nice. I'm going to put him here on the screen as you can see.
Me, man. Y'all see it, bro.
You know how his thing looks perfect. And ours, we're just over here, just getting the leftover stuff.
That's
you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I want to first apologize to my brother from another mother, light-skinned brother.
With these views,
I got Peasy over here. I was like, hey, yo, Peasy, I need you to come through. Last second, hardworking man. We got him with the GMS, but I gave him the baby shirt. I want to apologize for the baby shirt.
It's cool, though. I did the fat boy stretch. I'm good.
That shit out, though.
I'm looking good.
But listen, like I said, on everything.
I'm looking like I'm out here in the gym with
Nice.
But
on everything, like I'm telling you, Peasy, I'm telling you right now, dog, on everything, it's coming soon.
I know.
Like tomorrow.
It's coming real soon.
Let me ask you a question. Do you see on your camera right there, it should say program. If you look look straight ahead.
Yeah.
Bang. When you see program, I forgot to tell you. That means you live.
That's when you live.
That means that's when your camera's on.
My camera's on.
Live.
Oh, now it's off, right? Because it's the same monitor.
Yeah, I'm kind of monitoring it on the live right now.
Okay.
To see how you cutting in and out, so I know what's going on.
Okay. Now I'm back to you. Boom. Just like that.
Right.
All right, man. So nice. Let me ask you a question, man. How do you feel? Because I want the people to know.
Shout out to the viewers.
Oh, the viewers.
Shout out to the viewers.
Shout out to the viewers. They getting better, man.
Whole bunch
shout out to the
today,
viewers.
man.
Yo, shout outs to the viewers, especially for sharing. We appreciate y'all.
Last week was crazy. By the time we ended the show, there was 1,600 views, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody sharing.
That's what
I appreciate everybody that commented, everybody that interacted, man. That shit is very much appreciated, man.
100%.
Because without y'all, it's pointless, really.
And we appreciate that. And they, like you said,
there's mad people that's tuning in right now.
What they saying? What they saying? Are they saying anything? If you want, you know what? How about from what you're looking at, you give them a shout out here and there. Peasy on your end, you give them a shout out.
Yeah, I'm sharing in different groups and all that right now.
Yeah, all right, nice. Go ahead, man. Let's do that. You want to do that?
What you want me to do?
Just give the names out, saying thank you.
I got everybody on here right now. I got Gene.
I got a producer over here.
Cat, what up? C, what up? Adam, what up? Macho, what's up? Chops, what up? C's, what up?
Woo, Jennifer, 34. Is that right? Is that number right?
Mark Slade, what up, baby? Ross,
what's
up?
Wings.
Ray, what's up?
Fire. That's
Chops.
I love you, bro.
Derek Chop. Home, what up, boy? Manuel, what up?
What's up with your peoples? Can we get some Hot Wings sponsorship?
Everybody on this motherfucker.
Which one?
Good
out
Lord.
there, y'all told me that bomb food.
Yeah, Kim folks.
Repeating. Everything we saying is repeating.
How's it repeating?
I don't know. Jen said it's repeating.
Hold on.
It's that echo again. We had the problem we had last week.
I'm glad they said that. Is somebody's mic picking up?
Overlay.
Is it an overlay?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Something too loud?
I wish I could hear it so I know what they're talking about.
Or is it these headphones?
Hold on. It might be the headphones. Yeah, on your end, just dump the headphones. As y'all can see, let's show what Peasy's here to do. He's taking care of that. You know what I mean? Thank you for the heads up, everybody. We appreciate y'all. Yeah, I shut off everything on my end.
She said it's fine now.
Perfect. Thank you.
Perfect.
You see. Let me. You know what?
Engineer Peasy.
I know. You know. Before I said
Engineer Peasy.
I want to say something real quick.
Bro, what up, bro?
Peasy, can I say something real quick?
What's that, my brother?
All right. I don't believe in flexing. I don't.
What do you mean?
Because to me, I'm a grown ass man, dog.
That's
I ain't got to talk about, I got this equipment.
You're not supposed to.
You know why it was repeating?
Why?
Because that man over there's microphone is a very, 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 very good microphone, and it was picking up everything.
Right.
It was picking up the sounds from his headset.
From my headset. I figured
so we're going to blame the light-skinned brother for messing up the podcast.
We always hitting Peasy.
That's how, you know what?
That's
that
cool.
should be like
we
a running
late because of Peasy. We blaming the overlay on Peasy.
That's interracism, by the way.
It is.
You need to read the Willie Lynch
papers. Let me ask
papers.
you a question. What time did you get here today?
I got here on time.
That's a lot. Yo, it's all right, man. We cool.
It's
man.
all right.
I got
It's
you
all
about
right.
We here
time.
now, though.
At the end of the day, that's all that matters. He's here
Facts.
now. You feel me?
Facts.
And again, we'd like to thank all the people for chiming in.
Absolutely.
So let's get to the shits.
Yeah, let's get
Actually,
into
before we get to the shits, first of all, I'd like to give a shout out to one of our sponsors. Give a shout out, and I don't have his information, which is horrible, but I'll put it on the link later on. It's my boy Shout outs for the hat, as y'all can see.
Fire.
You can see that the Jones over here.
I'm taking one
representing
home.
Boston. I know a lot of y'all from Brockton, but come on, Boston,
Nah, I
Bronx
got
is
a
all
lot
the
of
same
Boston
thing.
family, though. My
You know what I
family,
mean?
I got a lot of Boston
Right.
family.
He got
people.
these. He
a lot
got
of
the ones.
Boston
He got.
family.
Show them the camo so they can check it out.
Yeah, the
I mean,
camo
people
shit
might be
too,
interested
bro.
in
That
that.
shit's fire.
Like,
No bull.
you know what I mean?
Everybody see that shit's
yeah,
tough,
and
man.
that's the flat fit. If you want the 3D
Snapback
style,
too,
you can
man.
get snapback.
Yeah.
Beanies are coming. But you know
I
what
get
else
that.
is coming? Our apparel.
Yeah, that GMS apparel's popping, man. A couple people asked for a couple hoodies.
It's
We're
coming.
gonna get that to y'all.
Slowly but surely, but it's coming, man.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so where y'all want to go first?
They said we sound low now, man.
We sound low? All right, hold on. I can control that. I can control that on my end.
Okay, but
Boom. I got that.
Yeah,
Just give me a
so-
light little, I got the bumper. It should be perfect now. No clip, no bump. From what I'm sending out from my system over here. Again, we want to thank you for your patience as we're just trying to get this right.
Right.
Hopefully when y'all buy a T-shirt or two, we can afford a person to come in with a free
Great
chicken wing.
pitch. Segway
You know what I'm
king
saying?
over there, yo.
I'm trying to, man. Listen. And listen, at the end of the day, it's all about bros taking care of bros and people taking care of people. And here's the segue for you, Nice. Tell me how you feel about this particular situation right here.
I already spoke my piece. I
Well,
feel
talk
like,
about
I
it
feel
again,
like
brother.
the situation with Roddy Rich and Meek, I feel like Roddy should have signed with him. That's period. Roddy should have signed with him.
I need more. I don't understand.
I feel
what
like
you mean.
Meek was showing him love. I feel like a lot of his exposure came from people knowing he was associated with Meek, and Meek continuing to show him whatever love he did show him.
Okay.
And I feel like he could have at least signed with Meek, even if it was a 1-album deal. I feel like he could have signed with him. So that's, Meek's he fucking with Rock Nation. That's a good person to be connected to.
100%.
Obviously, we
Hov.
all know.
Oh, yeah,
And
man.
I feel like he
I'll
could
take
have
a deal.
just signed at least with him for one deal. Give him a deal. Give him a 1-album deal. Nobody owes nobody anything, but at some point in time, I feel like you got to return that love, man. And I think that's what he should have did. That's just, I don't know, man.
Interested. Yo, people, what's your thought on it being former rapper, still a person in the game, still doing this thing on the side? Talk
Peasy,
to
I
him.
think you got to turn my mic up, bro.
That's because you on that smooth talk.
Nah, this is a little low.
You still low? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm loud, so I'm pretty sure I'm fine. But P, mic's on, camera's on you. What's your thoughts on that, brother?
Well, you got to think like this. Rowdy's been in the game, and he's been around a few multi-million-dollar rappers, like people who's actually making bread in the game. So I'm pretty
Very
sure
facts.
he sat there and chopped it up with them, and
Okay.
he's not going to make a bad decision on his part. The goal at the end of the day as an artist is to establish your own, right? That's what we learned from watching Jay and people and Dr. Dre that's ahead of us, right?
Facts.
So I don't see him making a bad move. If he wanted to stay with Meek and it was the best decision for him, he would have stayed with Meek. But definitely that label was offering something that
Yeah, clearly,
Meek wasn't offering.
Clearly,
man.
it was. I think clearly it had to have been something that Meek wasn't offering.
Right.
It had to have been
It had to
something.
be.
I don't think that. I don't think that he really did it for why
Right.
Meek thinks he did it. The tweet that we saw.
Right.
I don't really think it was because of that at all. I
Right.
think it was just lacking in Meek's deal.
That's it.
Had to be something like that.
But
And we all know how royalties go, Cliff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? That he probably didn't want to split the pot with so many individuals because that's how it goes when you sign with an artist / label head. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He's getting part of your record, making money off
Right,
his records.
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He probably didn't want to do all that. He probably wanted more bread for himself, which I respect because the name of the game is to get money, right? You got
I definitely respect that.
You know what I mean?
But the one thing I'm just going to ask is, right now in the game, outside of Empire, distribution-wise, who else in rap music, hip-hop, is really doing it? Isn't it Rock Nation?
Rock Nation and Empire. Those are the two.
Okay,
those
so-
are the- right at this moment, right now.
Last I checked, and we talked about it on the podcast maybe like three episodes ago, Meek signed a deal for Dream Chasers exclusive
With Rock Nation.
with Rock Nation.
With Rock Nation, right?
And Meek was trying to say, hey, this is probably my first artist. I don't think there was any conflict of interest like, say, Jay-Z and Meek Mill, not Meek Mill, but Jay-Z and Memphis Bleak back in the day.
Right.
Because everyone was like, oh, you're supposed to be the next Jay. everybody know who Meek is. And I think this would have been a beautiful launch pad for him. Even, like you said, maybe even a deal. I mean, like not a deal, but an album record or something, man. Just one to show love and kind of like the loyalty. Forget if you're that good, it's going to keep coming. It's going to keep coming. Right. Plus, you also got to remember, Rock Nation now is building a little staff of individuals and artists that are signed with them.
Yeah.
To get co-sign of getting features,
right.
We're going to see if that's going to... It's going to be a story to look at, you know what I mean?
Mark said he taking the Nipsey road.
You think so?
That's what Mark said.
Interesting.
I value him and Bro's opinion a lot on the hip hop scene.
Yeah, definitely.
I could see him taking the Nipsey road if he was building with Nipsey.
Yeah,
I could see him taking the Nipsey road. It's obviously, I don't think anybody would disagree and say it's a bad road to take.
Nipsey said an ill president before he left, man.
Definitely,
build your own, man. Like, you know what I mean? And still be able to work with others. You know what I'm saying? So
agreed.
I see it in that light. Meek can't get mad at that. He should want that for that young boy, man.
I agree. I'm just fearful that sometimes a lot of people tend to just have their ego pop up and say, nah, you know what? I'm going to do this on my own. I don't need this or this bag that you threw at me. That's it. You know what I mean?
Right.
What do you mean that's it? Sometimes you got to take a little bit less because there's fringe benefits that's attached to it. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen it firsthand how that can work against you.
Right.
Him being young, I can also understand he's probably been grinding for quite a while, but he made it. Like you're there. You might just want to slow down a little bit, bubble quietly.
I mean, the thing with Meek was rocking with him with the management team, and then Meek went and bought him a Dream Chasers chain, so there was rumor of him possibly signing with Meek. Right. Meek was coming out on stage I think he came out on stage at one or two of his shows just to show him some love. Right. But they never made I don't recall them making any music together. I don't know. I don't recall them making music together, but it was clear Meek was showing him decent amount of love. Right. So I know it was a business thing at the end of the day as well. Of course it is, right? Yeah. You in the game, you got a label, you trying to get people on your label. I get that. Right. But at the same time, he was showing them love. And I think that a good amount of his exposure came from Meek showing him some love. Yeah. I'm just not that he owes Meek anything.
It's just kind of tough if you have someone, it's fair to say Meek is on a different level. He's not like on a regular rapper level. He's not yet a mogul, but he's a mogul in the making. Right. Because fair to say, Hove kind of took him under his wing, as Ross did, but put him on another level, and they're still making type of music. Like, did y'all get an opportunity to check out that Ross interview?
Which one?
He did it with Joe Budden.
No, I didn't see that one.
All right, so basically, Joe is kind of trying to poke the bear, I think, but Ross always being I feel like Ross never shows his vulnerability. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, he was just like, yo.
He doesn't sweat, bro. I noticed that about him.
That's too cool. Like, you could have been be honest with him. But the reason I brought that interview up is just to say that.
He plays it safe.
But too safe. Right. And so a lot of people now, understanding music and how the business works, can see through that. It's come on, you're putting this facade up. Yeah. To not, again,
I feel like he's too much of always trying to be a boss. Like, boss.
It's okay. Like, it's kind of they're like, oh, have you taken L? Bosses.
I don't know how genuine that. I don't know how
bosses
genuine
don't take L's. Yeah. What are you talking about?
Like, no business venture for you ever went.
Yeah, he's like,
went south.
Nah, fam. I'm gonna tell you.
He don't take
now,
L's.
Not to go off on tangents. But Wingstop is whack.
Hold on, who said
Wingstop?
Yo, dumb.
Wingstop
is whack.
Whoa.
Go ahead, man.
It depends on which Wingstop you going to.
What you mean?
Okay, I'm
gonna keep that down south.
No. I'm talking about local. You want to talk local?
I only know one.
All right, can I keep it real? The Wingstop in Randolph is trash.
Fire.
Do you know the owner?
I don't know the owner. The food is fire. When you go to the Brockton one, it's not as good. I don't know what happened.
I don't like the Brockton one.
I don't know what happened over there, but
dude.
It's not as good.
For real?
Yeah, but when I go to that Randolph one and the tall Spanish nigga up in there, y'all, I don't know if it's because it's me.
It must be because
my shit be laced. It was
Like I
nice.
said,
It
I
be-
like my wings.
Peasy said,
Pause.
Yo,
I
dude
like
walks
it done.
in.
Pause.
Dude walks in. He sees Peasy. He's
like-
like, yo, that's the big guy. That's my
And then
guy
he goes,
right
hey,
there. Peasy
yeah,
said, them
and
shits
then
is
he-
smacking.
Exactly.
Bro.
Yeah.
Them shits is
You had the
smacking.
extra seasoning in there because I go in for the garlic palm and
See,
lemon
but that's
pepper.
what, you know what, though? I got to applaud you because Peasy's not no shy
Like a
big
yes
guy.
man,
Peasy
yeah.
proud like, yo, man, don't fuck up my wings, B. Like,
Word.
dude, know when he go in there, he
I
like,
like
yo,
that.
Word.
Peasy like, yo, man, don't. So
But
you
shouldn't
gotta respect that.
everybody-
'cause-
Yeah.
Nah, because there be the big people that be trying to front. Like, they don't want to go there and eat that. Peasy's like, bro, we
I'm
ain't there
going to
fucking
eat.
Wingstop.
I'm going to wild out.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Like, I
man.
respect that.
What? You will find my ass up in the buffet.
Right.
In the buffet.
The booth.
Oh shit.
The buffet.
Yo,
With
Kat
2
said-
plates.
Yo, no bullshit. I haven't seen Kat Mendy's thing, but her and Ronique, they got a soul food slash
Spots, yeah.
thing. We gotta get some food from. She said her chicken wings is better. I believe
What's
it though,
that?
Kat.
Give the name
I
of
believe
that.
it.
Cat's wings is fire.
Yo,
I had them.
Kat, put your link up there for your food
Cat's
and,
wings is
and,
fire.
and the catering and shit like that too, because we want to show you some love, girl. So put it up
100%.
there, definitely, man. We definitely, we definitely gotta get some food from them sometime too.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
It's just their whole shit, the way they combine in the Cape Verdean
Yeah, man.
and the
And
soul
soul
food
food,
and that
yeah.
shit. That
Okay.
shit's gotta be smacking, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. She
Nah,
said,
Cat
I'm
could cook, man. That's
yeah,
a fact.
I
know that
haven't
for a
had her
fact.
food, but I think my cousin Sheldon might have. Sheldon, I have to ask him though. I'm pretty sure he does. Mike said,
Again,
you know, I
shout
know.
outs to my boy Irvin Gomes for these hats. You know, Boston, make sure y'all hit him up.
But yeah,
I'll
yo,
put the link up to
um,
share that information soon.
I wanted to talk about my little event today, man, with these scumbag cops that,
Sorry about it.
you know.
The floor is yours, as
yeah.
they say.
I wanna hear this
You
story,
know, I
man.
put it out. So I'm driving,
I
right?
shared it,
People,
though.
I'm driving.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was at, I came from therapy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my therapist.
Shout
and
outs for
shit.
continuing
Know what
and
I mean?
going
Shout
to
out
therapy.
for, yeah,
Right.
man. Anybody, you know, don't let mental health for men be a negative stigma, man.
that's
you know?
real, though.
Anyways, yeah, so I came from therapy. I'm feeling good, whatever. I'm like, yo, let me shoot over to the breakfast spot on the south side, Reeds. So I'm driving down Warren Ave. Long story short, I look over, I see a dude that I'm all right with. I say, you know, I'm not super duper tight with him, but I grew up with him and he was a cool dude back in the day, whatever. So I see him and I'm like, I was gonna leave it alone until I seen the cop pop his trunk and he's literally in his trunk and I'm like, hold on, yo, this is crazy, dog. Like, they can't be in your trunk like that. And I'm like, you know what? Nobody's around. Like, I pulled around the corner, hid my car, because I don't want them to see my car.
Yep.
I pulled around, hopped out, walked over.
Okay.
When I was walking over, before I could even really get up on him, the cop was off rip. Like, keep it moving. And I was, you know, responsible. Like, keep it moving. I'm like, yo, who's that, Shiz? I'm like, oh, what up, Shiz? I'm like, you good, bro? He's like, yeah, I'm good. Cop's like, keep it moving. I'm like, yo, my man, I don't want no problems.
Yep.
But I had my hand in my pocket. I had one hand in my pocket.
You
He's
had
like,
trouble.
yeah, and he was like, take your hand out your pocket. So I immediately took my hand out my pocket, put my hands up.
Right.
And I was like, yo, listen, I didn't mean to make you become fear for your safety. I don't want no problems.
said the right
I'm just
shit.
making sure I was like, I just want to make sure he's all right. That's all. If he needs a ride or something, y'all might be towing his car or something. And he was like, he's good. And I was just like, look, he could speak.
Right.
I was like, he could speak. I said, yo, bro, you good? And he was like, yeah, I'm good. And I was like, all right. I said, yo, also, bro, not to start no shit, bro, but they can't be going through your trunk and your glove compartment like
Right.
that, bro, unless you gave them consent for
Sure,
that, bro. They
yeah.
can't do that. And he was just like, he kind of just, you know, shrugged his shoulders. Yeah, man. The cop's like, yo, listen, man, I said keep it moving. I was like, look, bro, I don't want no problem. I just want to make sure he's good, man. Yo,
Right.
you're good. I asked him one more time. He said he's good.
And he's getting
I got
treated
my ass
fairly.
up out of there, bro,
Right.
because when the cop was talking to me, his punk ass had his hand on his taser.
Of course
And
he
I was
did.
like, your bitch ass ain't tasing me. Fuck that. I was ready to run anyway. I was like, I'm not like it. I take flight.
Right,
You're
right,
gonna
right.
have to chase me, bitch.
Right,
You're
right,
not
right,
gonna-
right.
You know, I don't care, man. You're gonna have to chase me.
So it's fair to say, if you were the one that was late, we would know why.
Yeah, you would know
Probably
why.
You would know why.
I'm not gonna lie. When he kind of reached for he was like, hey man, I said keep it moving, man. I peeped that quick.
Okay.
I peeped that quick. I was like, my bitch ass ain't trying to get tased today.
Right.
I was like, all right, bro, you good? All right, yo, man, make sure you get their name. When I walked out, I just told him, I said, yo, bro, I was dead serious though. I was like, get their fucking badge and name, their badge number and name, bro.
Right, right.
For real.
Right.
Give it to him. Get it from him. Go put a complaint on him. You know?
Yeah, he has
it
the right
might
to do all
some
that.
might do something, might not. I don't know.
Well, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You just want to make sure that you be careful, that you are spreading the information as far It's
My
like
whole
your
point for
rights and
doing it,
everything.
right,
But
right.
at the end of the day, I'm glad that you slowed down.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to get
'cause
arrested.
You don't want to do that. You
Yeah,
don't want to do
I
that.
already knew. I already knew once he said take your hand out your pocket. I already knew where he was gonna go with that shit.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna be like, "Wow, I don't got
Right.
nothing on me." He was
Right,
gonna be
right,
like,
right,
"Oh,
right,
you're
right.
fucking walking up with your." I wasn't. Nah, I already know he was gonna go with that, bro.
Okay.
I already knew all of that, and I know what they were gonna try to pull
Exactly.
with the. Oh, keep it moving. Oh, you're interfering with an investigation, or you're not following a direct order. Then they hit you with disorderly. All of that shit.
I'm gonna
bro.
tell you right
I
now.
already knew, and
with
there wasn't
all of-
enough people there for them to not do some bullshit.
I'm gonna tell you right now, because at the end of the day, let's say you did get arrested, and then the thing had to go to trial, you would not have received a hug. You would not have received a bail.
Right. I definitely wouldn't have got right.
None of
And
that.
they wouldn't have gave you a Bible. None of
Facts.
that.
Wouldn't have gave me
Which
none
is
of
why I'm bringing up this photo right here.
Right.
First
Bring
of
this
all, I
shit up.
want to say rest in peace to that man.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Rest in peace, Bobby.
Rest in peace to that
Look
brother.
at his smile, man. He looks. Come on.
Like,
Yeah,
come on,
man.
exactly. Like, what are we doing right now?
What are we doing?
And
This is
then look at her.
Right.
I know this is a horrible photo of her, but that's
What do you
I
mean?
got
Fuck
right
that.
now.
They do it with black people all the time. Fuck you talking about? They gotta find a mugshot. I'm surprised
Yeah.
they didn't try to get a mugshot on this fucking kid.
Yeah,
You don't think? I mean, shit. Now they did the
point
right
is nice.
thing.
He ain't got one. That's why.
But yo, they
Yeah.
did the right thing in this
You
one,
know,
right?
right.
They did the right thing.
Right.
This kid wasn't a criminal. They found the right picture for him. This bitch is a criminal.
Right.
Take her fucking mugshot. Don't show her police photo.
So I guess I don't need to ask your feelings on this right now.
I mean, come on. Y'all speak your piece.
Listen,
first,
man. Okay, first of all,
Hold up, though. He was ready to go off. Go off, man. Wait,
Nah, I just don't believe none of her. The very first.
Go off, gunpowder.
The very first time I even heard her shit, this story, I was like, this is bullshit. It's bullshit. She walked into the wrong house, bitch. As soon as I said, who walks into the wrong house and immediately, even if there's somebody in the house, who the fuck doesn't immediately realize, oh, that couch isn't mine?
Right.
Oh, that
Right,
isn't
right,
mine.
right.
As soon
This
as you
house
open
doesn't
the
look
door,
like my shit.
as soon as you open the door, you know it's not your spot.
Right.
of course you do.
I knew off
'Cause
rip that was a lie.
It's probably a smell. Like poop. I
Off
didn't cook
rip.
this.
Off rip.
I didn't cook chitlins.
Off rip.
And my man
right.
was
You know what I mean?
he was sitting on the couch eating ice cream. So that's not how
Off
my couch
rip.
was set up.
Right, bro.
Right.
Like, come
She
on.
walked in that house and immediately there's no way you could tell me she didn't recognize that house was not her.
All right, let's
bro.
pull up. Let's pull up. All right, so we're gonna pull up.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
now we have. Hold on. I hear somebody? I think PZ. I think that's your phone. Is that your phone? I hear. I don't know why. Or is that?
That ain't my shit.
You sure? I'm off completely.
My shit's off.
All right. But anyway.
I hear it too,
right,
but my shit's
so
off.
peep game. At the
Hold
end
on.
of the day. Oh, you putting the volume
No,
down?
it's muted. I was making
Alright,
sure. I don't know
so-
where that shit's coming from.
I respect the brother. Right.
Okay, yeah, guys, speak your piece.
Because it's the brother. He lost his brother.
Right.
And for him to decide at that moment that's what he needed to
Right.
move forward.
Can we bring someone on for this real quick?
Yeah.
To try to see?
Set it up.
I'm gonna see, yo, Pac-Man, I'm gonna try to bring you on with us, man, and we gonna
Tell him to send a request.
I'm gonna try to do it like this.
But hold on. You know what I'm gonna need? Send a request, and then I'm gonna punch him in this way. But what I was saying is that I don't think anybody should have a say, I don't think anybody should speak negative, positive, or negative towards what the brother did. Period.
Right.
It's none of our business. If that man needs to hug the murder of his brother to feel better, to release whatever anger, for him to move forward, that's his business.
Fuck
Right.
that.
I hear what you're saying, but you
Right.
can't be mad or have.
I'm gonna forget and forgive after I put my foot up in your ass or something else.
But let me. What I'm saying is, us
Right.
on the outside looking at what he's going through, we can't be like what he did was wrong. I think that's wrong.
Nobody can say
because there's
no,
people out there
listen.
saying it's wrong.
Yeah, and
bro.
this was my all right. Once again,
Can we
what you
get a
said,
request on that so I can get ready to.
I requested, yo, Pac-Man, I requested to bring you on, bro.
Send in the request. Go
Send
to
in that
Live's
request,
Facebook, and then we can
we
punch
can
y'all
request
in.
that back. Bring you
Get
on.
y'all
I'll
in
bring
there.
you on the set, bro. What I was gonna say was, when you said, yo, I respect him, of course, everybody should respect him, period, because there's not a reason to disrespect.
You should be able to
him,
forgive.
Right? Just because you disagree with him doesn't mean that you have the right to disrespect him.
Right.
Second of all, when people are saying he's wrong, he's not wrong in no objective sense, dog. He's not truly right or wrong in any objective sense. He's just, that's all subjective opinion. Like, I just feel like he's wrong. All right, cool, you can feel like that.
See,
My
but
thing is,
the media's putting too much focus on this dude forgiving. What about the other brother that was calling her out, that wasn't so forgiving? You understand?
I didn't even hear about him. That's how much
they don't address him. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right.
He had total opposite feelings. You know what I'm saying?
My thing
But
was
that's
this.
what I'm saying. I value the siblings, whoever, right or wrong, their opinion, because they lost their siblings. I just think anybody
wouldn't be
outside of their family,
it wouldn't be me.
Like,
but
our
you know,
opinion don't matter.
It wouldn't be me.
It wouldn't be me neither.
But I respect
you know what I
his,
would've
but
done?
I still
I would have
respect it.
probably hugged and throw my last blow or whatever I would have done.
I already got my plan in the head, bro.
Yeah,
My shit's sale proof. I would have had the banger in there. I would have got it through. On dogs, I would have got it through. Dudes don't even know. They think, oh, you got to be a metal knife. No, it don't. Y'all don't know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't. They motherfuckers make some plastic shit that go right through mattresses and everything.
Now we gonna
bro.
stop that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna scare away the sponsors.
I'm not trying. I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I'm just. If
I'm over
you
here
did
looking
that to
like-
my family, if you did that to my
going
family,
there
I
now?
would have been really trying to. I would
hear
have really
you.
tried to. I'm gonna really try to hurt you, bro. I am. I don't.
Facts,
That's,
though. Me too.
I'm gonna be too emotional,
man,
and I'm gonna
okay.
be overwhelmed, and I'm gonna allow my emotions to dictate what I do with that. I know
So
I
let's
will.
move on to the next party. Let's go
You
to
know
the
what I'm saying?
bailiff.
Yeah.
Before we approach
But
the
now I'm
judge.
saying I don't want to talk
The whole-
about that anyway. What I'm saying is that I still think everybody should respect him and his family's choice to grieve the way they want.
True.
What got me upset for just because I disagreed with what he did, right? I'm not gonna call him names. I'm not gonna criticize him or any of that because that's just not okay, bro. And also, if you do that, number one, you're being ignorant. And number two, you're being selfish because you're caring more about your feelings than this person and his family's feelings, bro. It's his brother that died. It's not your brother that died. It's him and his family. So the only thing that matters right now is their feelings, not anybody else's feelings. So for people to be criticizing this dude, I seen people calling him a coon, all types of shit. And
That's
I'm like, that
crazy.
is just
Well,
beyond.
that goes to their
inappropriate,
Christianity and
bro.
them being God-fearing people and all that.
I mean, even if-
people,
I
people
definitely
bring the
agree.
slave man. Certain people go bring back the slave mentality to the Bible.
Yeah,
and all this other
yeah.
shit.
I get how
And
people.
you're an oppressed person, so
Right.
you're forgiving your oppressor because that's what you're used to doing, and that
Right.
rhetoric there and all that other bullshit. But that's not the case, man. It's whatever.
I'm not. People incorporate all of that into. I've heard people say, "Oh, that's that slave master mentality and all of that." I disregard because it's
Seen a lot of that online.
It's 2019. I don't even pay mind to people that talk like that,
Right,
yo.
right,
like,
right.
if that's what they want to do, it's what they want to do. Bottom line is we don't have to agree with what they did, but to be that selfish where you're only concerned about your feelings, you lack empathy. You lack empathy. You know what I'm saying? This case is about empathy at the end of the day. And I'm not talking about empathy for her because I really don't feel bad for her at all. I feel like, my opinion, that she really wanted to kill somebody deep down inside, and she
100%.
acted on the
100%.
urge, and she thought because
100%.
one, she was a white woman, and two, she was a cop, that she could get away with this murder by trying to really say
Yo,
this
you
silly ass case. I just thought
see
that I
it in the
walked into the
mugshot.
wrong house.
She was acting
You feel
emotionally,
me?
man.
Now, do you think that, obviously, with the emotions here in the room, I know we all feel as though she didn't get
Proper time. I don't feel
proper time.
Right.
But
OJ didn't get a hug.
hold on,
OJ
I'm
definitely ain't get a hug, B.
Hold on, I'm getting some people. I'm getting some. Oh, my home producer.
Dom want to come through the line
Yeah,
bad.
so let's do that, man. Let's,
Tell him to call
I'm
up.
telling you, people are saying.
Dom trying to get
we're
through.
being told to pay attention to the Facebook messages, fellas. You know
Hold
what I'm saying?
on.
I can only do so much.
Let me
You know what
look.
I'm saying?
I can look right now.
My wife said, hit
Dog-
up.
dog
My
on
boy
there like,
Kev,
get
shout
me
out to
on
my
the
boy
radio.
Kev. You know, Kevin Boston, my brother from another mother out in Cali doing his 1-2-1-2.
Yeah, seen him.
He's saying finally, I know I'm getting it, man, Kev. I'm slow. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Is the phone line hooked up?
Which one?
Is the phone line hooked up to the thing?
Yeah.
Because someone said he was gonna call in.
He called in. I thought we were gonna do the Facebook Live.
It's not going through. I don't know why.
Nah, tell him to try again. I would like to do the Facebook Live.
That's what I thought
For
was
favorite.
best, right?
David Matthews, we're not saying OJ didn't do it. I'm just saying he didn't get a hug.
What happened?
I'm reading the
Happy
comments
to
here,
agree
man.
with y'all.
read the comments here, man. David
Let's
Matthews.
not, OJ's out here, man. Y'all need to chill out. Okay?
Right.
Word. All right, let me see what they doing.
I'm just reading.
Are they doing requests?
I don't know.
First of all, let's let the people know what's going on, man. I'm gonna let the people know what's going on. So right now, as we're doing this live, we're trying something brand new. If you're watching NYCE's live session,
I think you can request to join it.
Hit the request to join, and what we'll do is you can get to be with us online and voice your opinion. That's all.
Right.
And if you do that right now, we're gonna give away a T-shirt. Or I'm gonna just give
16th caller.
That should be a motherfucking
Y'all can't
T-shirt. That's
get
about it.
sweatshirts
Y'all
yet,
ain't
we
getting
got
no
a
crazy
budget right
shit.
now. We ain't ready for the sweatshirt right now.
Right.
But yeah, like you said, they choose to grieve how they want to grieve. I like what Kat said. Kat said everyone deals with death differently.
They do.
Even though most of us would have done the opposite, but maybe that was his way to find closure, which that's what I'm saying. They should just respect their feelings. That's it, bro. Respect their feelings.
That's
you
why I
feel
was
me?
telling you it might work because of the live, because we're using the live through here.
Right. So that's how I'm feeling about it. Respect their feelings, man, at the end of the day. What I wasn't feeling was the judge. I wasn't feeling the judge. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, who goes over
and gives this bitch a hug like she's a victim?
That's my whole thing I don't like about this case. Like, how is she the victim, man?
That's what I mean. The judges, people.
How do we feel sorry for somebody who murdered somebody in cold blood?
They sitting there rubbing her hair.
My man was sitting down eating ice cream. He wasn't even a threat.
Giving her a hug. All of that, like she's some type of fucking victim of the justice system right now.
Yeah, man, I don't like it.
I don't get that at all. And
then the whole, I don't know if we're going to segue into the whole witness thing, but then that dude get mysteriously murdered.
Let's talk about that right now.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? For those that don't know, what I got only from my mother,
so that's
give a little background on that.
Well, they covering it up because they trying, the witness was testified in court that they had a verbal, they had a verbal abusive relationship. Amber and both of them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so he was trying to say that they were connected?
They was connected. And I read that before when the first case first happened. They were stating that they had dealings. And all of a sudden, the media kind of washed that out.
Right.
And then it turned into, she was, what they call it, texting sexual shit to her partner.
Yeah.
They started, the media started putting that in your face, and then you started forgetting about her and Botham's previous relationship. So they definitely had like a connection, man. He got pictures with them. Together.
Where's the piece? Have you ever done that? Not to cut you off.
What's that?
To request a Facebook Live. It's not. I don't even see the option, bro.
Yeah. He don't have the option on this live for some reason because I don't see it on.
Are you looking as well?
I'm looking as well.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do.
He probably has to go into his settings and
all right, no worries.
And
so
change
what we'll do, y'all can just sit us up. I'm gonna do the
774-257-5170.
I need 30 seconds since these guys want to just
put that shit out there, yo.
God damn it.
But yeah, what do you think about? See, my thing was there's a whole bunch of shit with this case.
But
man.
why cover that up?
Drag it out,
2 days after the verdict, my man get bodied because they gonna do the appeal. And then they said she's going for an appeal right after that. Like, come on, man. She's going for an appeal.
Is she gonna appeal her sentence? Of course she is.
You know what I'm saying?
Is that basic?
That's
basic. It's basic in all murder cases.
She got guilty at trial, bro. So they always gonna appeal. They do that so you have appeal issues. You got you can appeal shit. That's what it is. You know.
I don't know, man.
But my thing is, I was surprised she got 10 years, dog. That fucked me up.
That was kind of light, wasn't it?
That fucked me up. Yeah, because the jury was mostly black.
And that's
I was
the
like,
great state of Texas.
I'm like, what the hell? That shit just didn't make no sense to me, though.
Does that mean that it's something to say about what's going on in today's climate? Do you think they got to the jury? What are y'all thoughts on that?
I just think the biggest gang in America always has been the police, man, and they got to protect their own.
I just feel like they just shouldn't have gave her 10 years. I feel like she should have got at least 20.
I was thinking like 20 myself.
I feel like I get it that...
She pled guilty, right?
No. They found her guilty, bro. She went to trial. They found her guilty.
Wow.
And then
when you go to trial,
the jury has to stay within a certain guideline.
Right.
And the DA, the DA was white, they wanted 28 years from this broad. And the fucking jury decided to give her 10 years. I don't know why they did that.
I was reading something on the jury.
And then for people out there that was arguing, saying, oh, the judge could have gave her more time if she wanted to. Nah, dog, the judge couldn't have gave her more. I hate when people talk like they know shit and they don't know shit. They're over there arguing with me, and I'm over there telling dudes like, yo, listen, man, I got a good friend who is a lawyer. I mean, who is a judge. Right. Not even a lawyer, he's a judge. So I hit him up, and I'm like, yo, it's odd to me that they asked, I mean, they pleaded with the jury for this sentence. Why didn't they just go with the judge? And I said, and could the judge have added or lessened the time if she just wanted to? And he was like, no, that's not the way it works. He said the only time the judge can add or take away time is if the sentence from the jury runs afoul of the guidelines. So if it's all right, basically it's like this, BZ. If the guidelines are 10 to 25 years and the jury says we're only going to give her 6 years. Right. Then the judge can say, nah, you got to give her at least 10 years. 10 years. Right. Or if the jury says we want to give her 30 years or we want to give her life, the judge can say, nah, you can only give her the max 25 years. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way the judge could have interjected in that sentence. Right. Other than that, there's no legal ground for her to just interject and be like, oh, nah, I think she should get more time, because then she's impartial. Now she's being impartial. You can't just say, well, I subjectively feel like that's not enough time. Right. That's why there's fucking rules. Rules, right. You know? And that's why I was trying to tell people, and then I get some people like, oh, well, I disagree. I'm like, what the fuck you disagreeing to? That's not the This setup. Is facts, dog. Facts, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are facts. This is what a judge is telling you. Right. And it's like, that's what I was trying to tell people, like, yo, obviously you should know if the DA is pleading with the Commonwealth, I mean, not the Commonwealth, if the DA is pleading with the jury for a sentence, bro, there's a reason for that. What they would have skipped the jury and been like, you know what, fuck y'all, we're going with the judge. Right? But they didn't do that. They pleaded with the jury, and the jury came down with the sentence, because in that system, the jury can do that. You know, and like I said, the judge, who's my friend, stated that has to, if the sentence runs afoul of the guidelines, then the judge can say more or less time in that case. And then the only other thing I looked up with juries that they have control over when it comes to sentencing is death penalties. That's it. The jury decides whether you get a death penalty or not. It has nothing to do with the judge. Got you. So for anybody that didn't understand that or was saying, oh, the judge is, you know, she's a sucker and all of that. Nah, dog. They gave her 10 years and it was within the guidelines. She couldn't do shit. Period. Even though I think personally the judge didn't remain impartial and she allowed her doctrines from Christianity get in the way of law to affect her. Judgment. Well, to affect her emotionally, bro, and she did it. She came over and hugged her and gave her a Bible, and that was just inappropriate. She shouldn't have did that. You shouldn't have did that, bro, because now that shows that you're not really impartial. Yeah.
Now, can I ask you a question?
Because there's a reason why judges wear those robes and all that, and the way the courthouse is structured.
She wasn't supposed to do that. She was supposed to do that.
Can I ask y'all a question, though? And y'all gonna laugh and be like, "What's this dude talking about?" Judges are humans, right?
Yeah, but you see, when you go in the courtroom, they're put on a pedestal, though, right?
I want to say something. Right. Judges are humans, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And the people that are getting to vote as to guilty or not guilty, the jurors, they're also humans, right?
Right.
Correct.
That's why the court of law, being imperfect, not to separate church and state, that's a pipe dream.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
It's a pipe dream.
I know.
Dom said the number don't work. He called up. Yeah, man, we don't know, man.
Hold on, Dom.
Hold on, Dom.
It's a pipe dream, and I don't think that's something that could ever truly work. I think she went above and beyond and said, here's a Bible. What you did was this.
She was giving her script, bro.
Crazy.
She was giving her scriptures and passages to look up, talking about this is how you become a Christian and all of that shit, bro. Bottom line is, you have to leave those beliefs outside of the door when you enter your courtroom, yo. You can't bring those with you. You have to remain impartial, yo. You just can't do that. That's why there's laws, separation of church and state, man, because it just interferes with the proceedings, you know, and that's why a lot of people feel like she just shouldn't have did that. And I don't think she should have did that either, yo. That didn't make no sense as to why she did that. I don't get why she did it. She shouldn't have did that shit, man. So at the end of the day, man, it is what it is, man. I just feel that she shouldn't have did that. I think a lot of people agree with that. Only people that probably disagree are probably hardcore Bible thumpers that are like, she's displaying the mercy of God. All that dumb shit.
Listen, man, I'm not going to go there.
Yo.
But what I will say is she went too far.
Just saying, man.
Even I, as a Catholic,
I feel you. I have this argument with my mother, man. My mother's saved, you know what I'm saying? But my mother been through things in life where she...
They all say
You know what
from
I'm
this
saying?
fucking loving God that
Yeah,
supposedly
man, but
loves
she'll
you,
argue
but
with me down when I...
sends you to
Not
hell.
be
if
angry
you
right
don't
Man,
now,
listen,
Nice,
man.
because I'm speaking to the Catholic Church right now as sponsors.
Right.
No, I'm joking with the sponsorship.
Yeah.
But don't you find that ironic?
I'm over here
though?
looking at you like, word? Yeah,
Don't you
for
find
real?
that ironic though? People are like, you're saved, and you're like, from what?
From what?
This God that's gonna put you in hell if you don't praise him and all this other. I gotta praise this motherfucker, or I'm going to hell. I gotta do all this other.
Nice.
I don't want to get into it, man. Whatever, man. I respect
Let's keep-
people's
No,
right to
I
believe.
heard
Let's
you-
get the calls in.
Let's
We
get the
got
calls
right
in.
phone number?
Yeah, 774-257-5170. That should be Dom.
Dom, call up.
774-257-5170.
All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to shut off my... All this is off, man. Oh,
Okay.
Look at that. I appreciate those people that are starting to like the page. The
Okay.
GMS the
Yeah.
podcast page.
That's right.
Because we shutting this man down.
Yeah, they trying
Okay.
to shut my page down.
You
Shut
shutting
the
this
web
man down.
dog.
We should just turn Nice's page into the GMS page.
That, well,
It would have been good. I don't know how we do it though.
I don't know how to do it.
Right.
No.
But we're here now.
Right.
So
right.
yeah, call in. And don't say you try to call in because I'm looking at my computer
Right.
and I'm getting nothing. Actually, you know what, Peace? How about you call us now? Call yourself. We'll do a test.
You can do it right
And
now. Right?
I don't know, but shit's been a little crazy. But this is what I want to talk about. Let's bring
Yeah,
it
bring
back.
it back.
I want to pull up because we talked about this. And I
Okay,
don't
yeah.
know that I can even be a person to speak objectively about this because when Nice hit me
Cat
up
said-
today, huh?
Go ahead, no, Cat was like, Lord, please don't get Nice started on religion.
Yeah,
don't
nah,
worry,
we
I
ain't
caught
going there.
myself.
Don't worry, I got-
myself. I caught myself.
We got you, man.
Right,
I
I
promise.
caught myself. I don't want people getting mad, yo.
Nah, but back to that though. Like I wanted to talk about this interracial relationship,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
yeah.
just want to be.
It's ringing.
It is ringing. Hold on
Okay.
a second. I wasn't paying attention. Hold on. Don't laugh at me, man. Oh yeah. Let's see.
We good?
What up, caller? We're testing Peasy.
Yo, I'm online.
Can you hear him though? That's the thing. We're testing ourselves. Dom, I don't think you're paying attention,
I
Dom.
heard him come through.
Yeah, I hear y'all fine on the phone.
You hear me through? Yeah. What's up? Can you? Yeah, you hear us, right?
You hear me?
I think PZ
Okay.
on.
I think what we're gonna need to do to catch him,
PZ was on.
put the volume on one over here when the calls come in, so because we need to hear something. You can hang up now. I'm gonna hang up on you, Peasy.
Yeah, you can hang up because Dom said he's calling up.
All right.
Yeah, it's on. You can hear PZ coming through the audio
Yeah.
on there, yeah.
Hey, we did something right.
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 Check us out.
Dom,
Yeah,
call
big,
up,
man.
Dom.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead about that video. I mean, we can get to the video real quick because people are gonna say, "What are they talking about?"
No. You know what? We'll wait for Dom because I'll sit. That allows me to set up the video. The volume's ready, Dom. Whenever he wants to call.
Dom can call.
I don't think he got the number, B. You know what? Can we punch in? Can y'all type in the number on there? You don't want to do that?
I did.
I replied to his comment. and gave him the number.
257-5170.
You know Dom sometimes. We love you, Dom, but you know, sometimes you
Call again, Dom.
You over there like the
You're a
number
little
don't
crazy,
work.
Dom.
You gotta call again, dog.
Yo, when you call the number, it's gonna say please wait for.
here we go.
All right,
It's
there we go.
Dom now,
There we
see?
go. There we go.
All right, hold on. Caller, welcome. Who's this speaking?
Yo, it's Dom.
Dom P.
Dom.
What's going on, brother, man?
How you doing?
I'm all right. Thank you for calling. Thank you for your patience.
Man, how's everybody else doing? How's you know what I'm saying? That's quite nice doing.
I'm good,
How
baby.
you doing?
We good. We good.
All right, enough with the smoozing. What you want, brother? Talk about it.
Yeah, nah, man. You know, y'all was switch subjects, but I was just talking about shorty that ended up killing dude that
Botham.
apartment.
Yeah, Botham.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what's your thoughts on that?
Like, I've been trained as a police officer. Yeah, I don't know if you knew that, but you know, she fucked up. Yeah, she fucked up. But at the same time, right? It was not a quick story, but
Well, you gotta make it quick.
You gotta
brother.
make it quick, man.
huh?
We gonna give you 60 seconds to make it happen, though.
Clock's ticking.
Oh, no. I'm saying, like, we all make mistakes. We're all humans. Just like you said, you know what I'm saying, with Homeboy Hunger and the judge. So, like, there's so much I want to say, but I don't have enough time.
Let's do it one. Let's start with one. So what's your thoughts on the person? What's your thoughts on the female coming in? She was wrong in killing the gentleman, right?
Well, she was definitely wrong.
Okay.
I don't care. I mean, unless she was drinking at work, there's no
Okay.
way in the world you can mistake your work, your apartment from somebody else. That's one. Two, family member that gave her a hug. You know, it made him at peace. It made everybody else at peace.
Right.
Exactly. I agree with that. I ain't got no problem with that.
Now we agree with that. Nice agrees with it. Shockingly, he agrees.
Yeah.
You know, hello?
Yep. We're listening.
Yeah, I mean, the whole, no, and then this is the other thing I wanted to touch on. Max said it was the jury.
Okay.
The jury is myself, you, Nice.
Right. Her people of her people.
Yeah, your own people.
Her own
Yeah.
people of her community.
People, your peers, whatever you want to call them.
100%.
You know what I mean? So we're not the ones that like we're not hired to persecute somebody.
Right.
We're just chosen.
Right. You picked.
So,
But is it fair to say, even if we're chosen, we have our own opinions, and sometimes, regardless of us trying to remain partial, we allow religion and our personal experiences in life to play a role in the decision that we're making.
you have to exclude that because that's one of the main things that come across when you have to show up for jury duty. You have to exclude everything. Your main focus is on the case. So if anybody took into their own personal matters
Right.
into the case, it just, now we got a fucked up case.
True.
That's what they do.
What I was stating is, I mean, we're all subject to making a choice, whether right or wrong.
And that opinion or that decision we make, right or wrong, is based off, there's the factors that's involved with that, which is personal experience.
Well, personal experience can't be allowed in the courthouse.
Right, but at the same time, we're not robots. We can't just say, all right, delete this file. We're not the Matrix. We're not Neo. Right. You know how Neo used to, he sat back in the chair, he had that information.
Yeah, no, what I'm saying is that everybody in that courtroom or the jury that came to that same decision.
Yep.
They said the jury was hung though, but they,
in that office, you had to put your personal differences aside.
Right. True.
It's the only way to make a fair decision.
I gotta find an article about the jury.
She only got 10 years. She should have got more. That's murder.
That is murder.
Murder.
It makes people think that a black man's life ain't worth nothing in America,
Right.
man.
I agree. It definitely devalues the black man's life.
It's been like that with the police shootings anyway. This is just like a cherry on top.
Police always get off, and even when you think they get hit, they don't get hit like that anyway.
But Don, we're gonna hang up on you. We love you. Thank you for being the first caller. But just because of that, we're gonna send you a size super big.
Yeah,
just because we know we got all those, the muscles for that new Fast and Furious 25 coming out. All right, brother. Peace.
Dog, peace.
Yo, Dom too damn big.
He is too goddamn big.
I don't even think we
One
get
day
a
we're gonna
t-shirt
talk
fit
about
his
that.
ass.
What the hell you that big for?
Right, you too damn big.
I remember Dom when he was skinny though.
Me too, riding his bicycle.
Yeah,
I know a dude that saw him in the gym one time, right? He's explaining his dude to me, and he goes, yo, this is the biggest dude I ever saw in my life, yo. It was Max. Max is big too.
Right.
And he's like, yo, Nice, the biggest dude I ever saw in my life. This motherfucker's shoes today. He's explaining them to me. He's like, I think his name's Dom. I'm like, oh, Dom? He's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, Dom's a big motherfucker. But Dom is too damn big.
Yo, I want to give a shout out to James Monpoint. He's saying, I hit him up, I tagged him. He's like, fam, I'm not watching on Facebook. I'm watching you on YouTube. I was saying, where these YouTube views coming from? But that's what's up, man.
That's where it comes from.
We got people
All right, so yo,
everywhere.
let's get on to this little video from this guy, Dr. Umar Johnson video where he's debating. He's kind of him and DJ Envy in a disagreement. Someone asked me to talk about this.
This is a new video?
Nah, it was when he was on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, Dr. Umar been quiet for a while.
Yeah, there's a lot of bullshit with him. That's why.
This dude, he's been.
There's a lot of bullshit with him.
He kind of came off angry.
I heard something like he got kids everywhere now and shit.
Not
like
even
that.
just that. He basically took the money for that school supposedly that he was supposed to open up, and
right, I remember that.
Never did nothing with it.
I remember he did a little walkthrough through the building and everything.
He ain't like doing nothing with it.
Yeah. All this intel.
They say he just dipped off with it.
For real?
He's a scammer.
I don't know if I can believe this man. I mean, how much thing can we actually give him? Hold on, what's my little stuff?
Yeah, you're welcome, Dom, man. That's why we need more people to call up like that, man. We were trying to do this Facebook thing where you bring people on live.
I told you it was going to override.
Yeah, it overrides it because of
the. Already on.
Yeah, because it's already on, right?
That's
so,
right.
but we keep using the phone line.
You know
That's
what we
good.
can do though is we can do. That would require people going to Gmail and Google Hangouts, but we can do Google Hangouts. And then I was looking into Skyping too, doing Skype Pro.
Yeah.
So that's
basically
Skyping might be more.
He was on the Breakfast Club, and the video just says, because Envy was saying how if his son goes to school and where he goes to school because of where he lives, whatever, he's like, it's predominantly white.
Right.
Because of whatever reason he lives there, all of that. And he was like, if my son came home and said he was wanting to be with a white girl, he's like, I don't have a problem with that. It is what it is. I'm not going to tell my son that he can't love who he wants to love. And Dr. Umar Johnson, he just was completely against that shit. He was just like, in the video, I don't know if Cliff can find it. I think he's going to find it.
I'm getting it right now.
Basically, he explains why, and I don't feel like he really. I feel like he brings up talking points that really aren't any. They're not really good points. It's not really good points like that. It can easily be like, it's just, he says things that's not really always accurate. But I agreed with Envy and what Envy was saying. I just disagree with anyone that just says that calls for basic, that's like a form of segregation. Like, nah, we're just going to stay away from them and 100%. All of that. Like, I don't, anybody going down that path, I'm like, nah, man. So,
all right,
so we'll play the video real quick.
We're going to roll the video out. Y'all tell me what y'all think, all right? Here we go.
My black son, right,
yes,
brings home a white girl because...
How old is he?
Not for nothing. He's 13.
Yes.
Not for nothing. We live in an area that is predominantly white.
Okay.
Reason why? Better school system, better education.
I got you.
A lot safer. So if he brings home a white girl, I should be like, son...
We need to have a conversation.
You shouldn't date her. You should date a black person.
Yes, sir.
Women.
Yes, sir.
I don't agree with that.
And let me tell you why.
You get older and go to college. But let me like mayonnaise now, but when you go to that HBCU and see that soul food,
let him experience what he likes.
But
I
Envy,
don't be the person that says you can do this.
No, you have to be the person because you have to teach your son loyalty to his community. European Jews do it. Arabs do it, Chinese do it, we're the only people who feel anxious and ambivalent about telling our black boys that you better love and marry a black woman. And you know why we feel ambivalent? Because all of us have been conditioned by church envy to be colorblind. We're constantly told over and over again that it is wrong to be for yourself before you are for anyone else. And that's why Africans are dead last.
I don't agree.
There's nothing wrong with being loyal to yourself.
There's nothing wrong with being loyal to yourself, but it's also who you love. I can't tell my son who he connects with better.
Can that white woman ever understand your son's struggle?
Fuck no.
Thank you. So why would you want him to spend the rest of his life with a woman who can never understand how he feels when the New York City Police Department pulls him over?
Dr. Umar,
you need a woman who can feel you. And the only woman on earth who can understand the black man is the black woman. And that's why I cannot respect a black man who is not committed to a black woman. That's the greatest symbol of pride.
What's your thoughts on that, brother? What's your thoughts?
It's relatable to the point of that, like he said, being with somebody who could understand the energy of, like you say, like he just said, the relationship between a black boy and a New York cop. The white girlfriend might not understand that, but the black girlfriend will understand that. You understand what I'm trying to say? I understand that. I'm in compliance with that. I agree with that. That's culture. That's coming from two different worlds of culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, a white girl doesn't grow up knowing that her father gets harassed by police, but a little black girl grows up and watched her father get harassed by police. You understand what I'm trying to say? So that scenario I understand. But the mixing of people, I'm in agree with that. You know what I mean? People are people, love who you love. We just went through that, talked about this last week. But as far as like, if you want to be interracial, you have to learn each other's background, culture, family, all that. So you can have an understanding of shit. So there's no bias in between the two. You understand what I'm trying to say? That's what he should have said. That whole segregation thing of just like, yo, you need the black boy need to be with a black girl. That's you know what I mean? I understand what he's getting at. I understand what he's trying to say. He should have just said it differently. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on one second. I'm gonna cut you off real quick, just because I got a text from somebody. You gotta look either at us or the mic, because I see you looking at yourself on the TV. Nice, like you looking fly. No homo, but yeah.
Pause,
enough of that.
Man. Pause.
Enough of that.
Where we going? what the hell are we talking about? Pause, man.
Yeah, you gonna get your photo shoot.
Damn, my G, what's going on here?
But nah, for real, listen. I think that knowledge can be passed on, and anybody can fully understand something. And he's basically saying he's the color of somebody's skin, they're incapable of having full empathy.
Full empathy of culture. Exactly. That's what he's saying.
That's pure ignorance.
It is ignorance, because it could be taught.
Listen. He spits the same rhetoric that
the KKK.
Yeah. Congregation.
100%.
100%. He's just black. I know.
100%.
The funny thing is there's racist people out there that are going like this. I agree with him.
Yeah.
I agree with him.
Of course.
They should stick with their own.
Of course.
And you know, the shit that he's saying to black people is the same shit that racist white people are saying to their white kids.
1,000%.
Same energy. It's the same energy.
All of that shit, they would need to be separated.
All I was saying is I get his viewpoint on that.
A real racist agrees with
Agreed. I agree.
He brings up shit like this. We're always told that we can't be about ourselves and we can't. Who's telling you that shit? Who? I've never grown up and seen a message that told black people they can't love their own or they can't do this. I've never. Who says this? When people say shit like that, I'm like, who the fuck says it? Who's they? You know what I'm saying? Who's they? And then they'll say the government. The government? Who? Where? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I just don't see where he comes from with that shit. And that's why when he was like, yo, I'm not gonna tell my kid who to love. I don't get that. I'm not. I could never tell my kid. Like, I could never tell my kid if that a white woman's never gonna understand him fully. I'm never gonna tell if I had children with a white woman, which I don't, but if I did and my son was fully white, I could never tell my son you'll never be able to fully have a good relationship with a black person because you'll never understand them and they'll never understand you. So it's better if you just stick with your own. Stick with your own, because she'll never.
That's racist behavior. That's racist behavior. Yeah.
That's just nonsense.
It is nonsense.
That's nonsense,
bro. That shit is stupid. It's ignorant. And then that's the total opposite. And I like what Andrew Schultz. Your man Andrew Schultz really broke it down into.
Talk about it. I told you.
What did he say?
What
Schultz he say?
What we're trying to accomplish.
Bingo.
You can't get integration by separation. You can't get integration by segregation. That's not what the goal in America, bro. The goal in America is to have integration. How can you get that by segregation?
I thought it was the melting pot.
Right, you can't, and that's why when I was listening to him, I was like, "Yo, Andrew Schultz is making a lot of sense, bro."
Yo, let's turn my NYCE's mic up.
No, I just did. As soon as I seen that, I did it.
Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate y'all.
But that's where I stand with him. I don't agree with that shit at all. Plus, he said a lot of negative shit about the LGBTQ community and stuff like that. He thinks being gay is wrong and all types of other shit. I just don't agree with him at all.
Yeah,
What's your thought? But
I get what NYCE is saying, but his viewpoints can be real. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he can be real.
Okay, as far as like the LGBTQ community and people being, you know what I'm saying, no offense to anybody in LGBTQ. I have a daughter that's, you understand what I'm trying to say? But a lot of that stuff, when they say like conditioning and program, I agree with that. Because if you watch something every day and see it every day, and you think that's a normal thing to do, then eventually you're going to do it. Because as human beings, that's what we're programmed to do.
Right.
You understand what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
If we read the same fucking scriptures out of the Bible every day, and we're taught to read that every day, nothing but,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? No nice. You go follow that guideline,
Right.
Because everybody else around you was doing it.
I got next.
You understand?
I hear
Just
what
to
you're saying.
just
No,
to
I know the
simplify it.
conditioning.
Yeah,
I agree with that. I know because
you understand what I'm trying to
anybody
say?
can be- anybody
People,
can be
we're
conditioned. I get
conditioned
it.
as a people. It takes a smarter, broader mind to think outside the box. But most people think inside the box. Outside the box, I mean. But when most people think inside the box, and that's where we at today as a society.
Right.
Man.
All right, but
It's a lot of look. Everybody's a follower. Everybody's a follower. Nobody wants to
Right.
be a leader really no more.
well,
You know
I think just to piggyback off a couple things, I'll piggyback off of what you just said. I think a lot of older individuals, including myself, at one point in time, there was, I would say, kind of a fear because people tend to follow quote unquote trends. It's
right.
like, you know what? It's trendy to say that you're a bisexual.
Sexual, right.
No disrespect.
No disrespect.
That's just a lot of. That's just a thought out there.
Yeah.
At one point in
Real
time, I'm not
shit,
gonna lie, I was raised that way, which is why they're like, don't let your little boy who's 2 years old play with little figurines and dolls.
Right.
They have no idea what they're playing with.
They
They're
don't.
just playing
They
with
just playing with
something.
it.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Give them a box.
But we're conditioned to think that.
But now we're conditioned to think that. Right. Now, I do agree with what he was saying as far as us black men being proud of our black women.
Right.
But if you as a black man require a black woman or any female or person to make you feel proud about yourself or to go through certain things, I think you're kind of weak-minded to me. We came into this planet by ourselves on this earth, and we're gonna leave by ourselves.
Facts.
I understand what he's saying, that he thinks that black men require a black woman to understand what he is going through with the police.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't go through shit with the police.
Right, but the
So wait, hold on.
In your case, you know what I'm saying?
In my case, right.
In your
But
case.
here's
But the
the
thing
your
is, bro,
situation,
there's a
though.
lot more black people that will say that type of stuff too.
Right.
No,
Of
no,
course
no,
they
I
will.
agree.
100,
I
100
agree.
they are.
That's why
His
that's
problem
why I'm
is
wrong.
when
Millions.
he says something.
But-
When he says something, his problem is he thinks that all fucking black people agree with him when he makes a statement.
You
Of
know
course.
why?
And it's like, bro, that's not all
Because
black people
he's
even agree with you,
Because
dog.
he's being very loud
Loud,
and animated
yeah.
and thinking like, it's fair to say, Charlemagne the God, and I told you, I love the brother, he's just not a fan of all, we'll call them, like he says, mayonnaise people,
Right.
which happen to be white individuals that are racist.
Yeah, but he's been put
You
that
see
out.
what I'm saying?
That's why I
Like,
fuck
he's
with Charlemagne.
on the record.
That's why I fuck with Charlemagne.
So I think it's very
I don't agree with all of his
irresponsible.
views, but I still
think it's
respect his shit.
irresponsible of dude to speak that way, because those that are not,
Yes.
that can't think for themselves, are just gonna listen. They're like headliners. Are they gonna run with it and just say, "Yo,
that's
segregation"?
that's
we
what I'm
should do
saying.
This,
Followers.
this and that. To me, I think it's foolish to be in this little green ball we call planet Earth to want to segregate.
Right.
Fam, I've already told you, I can fix all of this.
Right.
Bring down the aliens. Racism will poof, go away. I'm 44 years old. I don't know if y'all used to watch TV back in the day. There was a show called V. V came down.
They used to piss out their armpit.
Yes. Used to eat mice on the side. Racism, poof,
That was
gone.
gone. That was a
You
big
know
show.
why?
Right.
Because they were like, what are those?
Yeah, because the aliens came
feel
in.
me?
They came into society with us, man. That was a dope show though. They need
Yeah,
to bring
and
that
it
back.
lasted, I think, one season from what I can remember.
It was two.
Was it 2? Yo, I ain't gonna front. I went to school scared. I was like, is this shit real? Like,
Yo,
what's going on?
Because
Like, what?
you remember the first episode when the big ship came
Yeah, I
down,
was like-
and then they just started getting off
That's
the
like
ship,
the
and
movie
they started.
Red Dawn. We
Yeah,
seen
man.
that got kids are in school,
yeah.
learning, coloring. Why is there parachutes? People coming out in
Yeah.
parachutes. And I was like, yo,
Man, it's real
this
shit.
shit can really happen.
can really
so I'm
happen.
being honest
Right.
with you. Again, racism is the stupidest thing in the world, fam.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Aliens
We should
come down to be
we should
intergalactic
against people
racism.
that are stupid.
Yeah.
Like, not race. Race? Come on.
I think with people like him, he's just
He's an angry black
like,
man. I'm gonna say it for you,
not
nice.
even just angry black. He's racist, bro. He
yeah,
is. He's racist.
yes.
bro.
I wouldn't say so
Like,
much
he
he's
is.
racist. He's
He
definitely
is.
prejudiced.
He's definitely racist because a lot of the stuff he says, a racist white person would say to other people.
The views.
Like when
How
you
it
call for
comes
any
off.
kind of segregation, you know what I'm saying? You're racist, bro.
Even
There's a lot
Farrakhan
of-
changes. He's changed his rhetoric. For those that don't know, he don't have the same rhetoric.
He's been changed. He changed it years ago.
Yeah,
he slowed down a little bit.
Like, come on, man. Like, let's talk about that.
I think that he is racist. I really do. I think he's racist, man. I just clearly just the stuff he says. I could see a racist white person with a hood on speaking the same rhetoric to
he's doing the same work as them.
You know what I'm saying?
He's definitely doing the same work.
I could see that.
This is America, the melting pot. Dear Americans,
you just said melting pot. It's supposed to melt and conform together.
Exactly, but you see that green statue?
It's supposed to be integration.
You know, for those that don't know, that green statue, Statue of Liberty. Right. You know who gave it to you? The French.
Right.
Okay.
Facts.
Melting pot. Right. She is the beacon of saying, here's freedom. Yeah. Let me come here with my laundry bag, as my father, Dr. Jean Bonnet, would say. Each culture has their own laundry bag. But they are allowed to come to this great country. I'm Canadian, and I will say it proudly. This is a great country in which you can come in and you can do a lot of great things.
Come with your own laundry bag. I like how your pop said that.
Okay? A lot of great things. But in order for it to work, we got to communicate.
Right.
We got to say, hey, listen, man, you see how you like your rice?
Right.
I like it fluffy. A lot of Haitian people and Dominicans, they like that crunchy stuff. They call it gâteau, and they sell Dominicans sell it on the side. I'm like,
this is my thing with
you got to burn the rice.
With the way that he talks, right? It's almost as if he's just saying, don't even bother communicating with anybody other than black people.
No, that's
because
what
if
he
they're
is
not
saying.
black, they'll never.
That is what he is saying.
That's what he's saying.
That's what he's saying.
That's what his rhetoric is. In what he's saying is that there's no point because they'll never fully fucking understand you regardless.
Right.
They lack that ability because the color of their skin, and they will never experience what you experience, period. Therefore, they can never, ever, ever fully understand you, period. So therefore, where do we go from there? You know what I'm saying? Where do we take it from there?
Let's just stop everything.
You can't. My thing is, you can't have that. You can't have that because people are here, and the way we learn is through fucking communication.
Facts.
You understand? I may not know what you've been through, but if you can explain it to me in detail, I can feel it to a certain extent, right? And I can learn to understand it and empathize with you, right? His whole thing is, if you can't 100% ever understand where I come from, then there's no point. Well, that's retarded, dog, because then we have nowhere to go from there. Where the fuck do we go from there? We have to have conversation, dog.
You have to.
You know what I'm saying? And his logic is don't talk with them, don't explain nothing to them. Basically, they'll never be able to understand you, period. There's no point in associating. There's none of that. There's no point having a relationship, none of that. That is the dumbest fucking thing I think you could say, especially when our whole objective is to integrate, bro. That's the dumbest thing you could tell somebody, bro. And somebody who's young and easily conditioned or manipulated who looks up to this man is going to swallow that rhetoric up, bro.
Yeah, there's worse things than Dr. Umar.
You know what I'm saying? No, there's way worse. There's way worse. And that's why I'm not, I don't hate him and nothing like. I'm just calling it the way I see it.
Like basketball
You feel me?
I hate that shit.
Yeah, me too.
Again,
we can go into that.
I just want to stress this again for those people that are out there. This is America. Who made that record? This is America.
Childish Gambino, Danny Glover.
Natalia, call up, yo, because I was waiting for you to tune in, Natalia.
I don't know what else people don't understand, man.
257.
You know what? I truly feel, you know what? A lot of these people that have these complaints, I want to send them, I want to create a program. Here's my program. You don't like America. I feel you. You think it's better in other countries.
I don't think Childish is saying he don't like America, though.
Not Childish, other people.
Oh, okay.
Childish to me is just saying this is what it is. Let's talk about it.
He was bringing it to the light.
Right.
Yeah.
But there's other people that's like, yo, this country's horrible. We got to do this. This is what I'm going to suggest. We're going to send you where you like. Right. We're going to check in 5 years.
See where you at with it.
Let me know how you do.
See where you at with it.
And I'm a Haitian Canadian, okay? I love my country. I'm still Canadian, okay? But I'm telling you right now, this country has afforded my family and friends a lot. Respect America.
Right.
Now this is where the flag was supposed to come in, and
No, this is where a whole bunch of other black people are going to call you a fucking coon and an Uncle Tom Negro and a token Negro and all of that. I'll be the one to say it. I don't give a fuck because I see it all the time on Facebook.
Call me what you want. I'm just going to say this. The people that tend to say that are those that are less fortunate or currently struggling. Again, you know who said that? Hold on, Nice. You know who said that? Nipsey. Again, I keep stressing. This man was ahead. For those to understand things, you got to go through a bunch of different emotions. Right. Go through the emotions. And when you're done struggling and you start coming up, then you're going to start understanding what's going on. Then you're going to be able to identify. I understand what Cliff was talking about. I understand what Nice was talking about. We can work together. We can work together. It's those that be like, nah.
Those are people you got to be careful of.
Misery loves company, bro.
All day, brother.
Misery loves company. Hurt people, man. So hurt people. You got to be careful of them type of people, bro. You really got to do, man. You got to be careful of that type of people, man.
Listen.
Because my thing is, I spoke to somebody the other day about it, and I think he was like, he kind of was feeling what I was saying because he called the young man, Botham Jean's brother, a coon. And I was like, bro, listen, number one, he's 18 years old. So take that into consideration. He's very young. Yeah, right. I was like, number two, I was like, if I turned around and called you a coon, right, you'd be extremely upset. I was like, and then you turn around and you call this man, one of your brothers, a coon, bro. I'm like, how hypocritical is that, bro?
Because that's
Why
what we do.
Why are you calling this man ass shit, bro? That's crazy.
That's what we do.
I just don't get that.
When somebody looks soft or weak, we got to downplay him.
You know what it is? It's called fear.
It's exactly what it is.
Fear. You know what I'm saying?
People are scared of showing that emotion.
Check your ego at the door,
man. Check your ego at the door, man.
Evil do it, man. The evil.
That young man was full of, he didn't want to have no hate in his heart, man. I totally understand where he came from. Would it be me? No.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? But I understand where he came from with it.
Right. Nah, but you know what? Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, man. I may not agree with you all the time, and
you're gonna stick to your opinion, though.
No, I mean, listen, I can disagree with you and still support you, but if there's certain things that you believe in, there's certain shit that I gotta stop supporting you. I don't care how much other shit we got in common. There's just, like, for instance, I'll give you an example. Somebody could be, we could have a lot of shit in common. Right. I find out that you are a racist, right? I find out you're a racist. Let me talk about, say I got a white friend, a whole bunch of shit in common. We grew up together. I find out that you're really a racist, though, right? I don't care how much shit we got in common. Now, I'm not fucking with you and I'm not agreeing with you. I can't fuck with you, period. You know what I'm saying? It's just so much shit I can disagree with you and support you, but some shit, if you hold a view, I'm not only going to disagree with you, I can no longer fuck with you.
So that cancels the whole friendship.
It cancels the whole, because there's just certain things I can't do, bro. Certain things I'm not willing to rock with certain people.
That's your morals, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
But if dude was being straight out honest with you and keeping it a band, he's just being his true self.
Yeah, but how can I be with someone, say, yo, Nice, you grew up with him, blah, 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 y'all got a lot of shit in common, it's just that, he's just kind of racist. It's like, all right, kind of racist, I bring you around my wife. I'm gonna bring you around my fucking wife.
You can't do that.
I'm gonna bring you around my kids.
You couldn't do that.
You're looking at my wife, and in the back of your head, you're calling her the N-word.
Right.
I gotta smack the taste out your mouth and stomp on your face.
Right.
That's what if you ever said that to my wife, say my wife pissed you off one day, and you just got real mad and you was like, you fucking, what do you think's gonna happen to you?
It's over.
So I
already know that.
I know. No, not just like me. I'm just saying, so it would be best. I probably should just sit there and even deal with that person.
My thing is, though, I respect somebody who's gonna be the face value racism. Like they tell
I
respect
I feel what you're saying.
Tell me who you are from the door.
Yeah, fucking right.
And I'm gonna respect that.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't be in my face like, yeah.
And turn around
and be on some bullshit.
Exactly. I hate that shit.
Yeah.
I think that's what you experience more up here in the north. Because I heard people down south that I know that were from down south, the black folks that I know were like, yo, the racists down south, bro, they're a little bit different. Like they'll tell you fuck you and your mama, don't come around here. We don't like y'all around here.
Right. That's true.
So we know. Right. That's what they told me. He's like, we know. He said the people up north, they more cowards with it. They'll smile in your face and call you an N-word, monkey, all that shit behind your back.
Wait. She called. Ooh, look at all of that. See, that's why I had the mute off. I had the mute on my phone. Sorry, because I was trying to set something up. Natalia, I believe.
Oh yeah, Natalia.
Call back.
Call back. Because I gotta hear your opinion. She got good opinions, especially.
But before you call back, because I feel like this podcast got a little crazy.
Right.
A little crazy. I just want to lighten the mood.
Nah,
But
man,
that's
this
all right
this
with
what we
you.
here for though. We supposed
Nah, but we
to
here
turn
for-
it up with the convo,
we
man,
here
and
for-
touch
we
on
are-
these
but we
subjects.
also here for this. You
I
feel
live
me?
it in these
Right.
other bitches, rap about it, talk
It's all
about
right.
it, look.
It's all
Niggas
right.
always say they got it, but I got it,
It's not all right.
nigga. Telling all these bitches, hey, I'm a grave digger. I just spent my
Oh my fucking god!
I don't know what happened.
cloudy. I live it in these other bitches,
We
rap
watching-
about
we
it, talk
watching
about
that.
it,
You
look.
still
Niggas always say they got it, but I got it, nigga. Telling all these bitches, hey, I'm a grave digger. I just spent
Oh my fucking god!
Yeah, I posted this earlier, man.
Yeah.
Bull just wanted to let everybody know he was smashing. That's all.
Right.
Was he though?
He just came out the shower ass naked.
He was smashing.
He was smashing.
Good for him.
I'd have went behind it.
Yeah.
Fuck it, bitch. You want to give the world something to see?
But you know what? Here's the world. Yo, let's all critique him. This is the world, right? Let's do like Dave Chappelle. Y'all all seen the new Dave Chappelle,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, so this is the world. So after we seen the video, I'll go first. I don't know, dog. I don't know. And then this one you tell me, what you don't know? Why he had his ass up in the air like he was trying to outshine her or something? I don't know, man. How you feel about it, Nice? How you feel about it?
I don't know either. I just feel like he was just as good as she was. I don't know.
Whoa. Wait a minute.
I'm saying you saying I'm supposed to pretend.
We're gonna start over. We're gonna
Pause
start
button.
Dog, hold on.
Pause
I'm saying.
button.
You saying I'm supposed to pretend to give
Pause
somebody's
button.
opinion?
No, I know.
Where the
but
pause button
we're
at?
talking about the haters. We're talking about the
Oh, I don't know. I thought you was like I'm supposed to give some weird, different opinion or some shit.
That
I'm
would
like,
come
what, I'm
out
supposed to give some
too.
weird, different
That would
opinion?
probably come. You know what?
Oh,
I
all right.
apologize.
Yeah.
I just
Lost
did.
me.
I know. You know what
I'm
I just
like, fuck's he
did?
talking about?
I just did what I was trying to prove. That I would take your opinion and your thought and crush it. I apologize.
Oh,
so I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck. I'm like,
Where
I'm
did
supposed
you
to give
go?
some
I don't know
awkward,
why
weird
you did
opinion.
that. It's like he was trying to just outshine her with his ass out there. That looked kind of borderline. You know, I don't even want to go there because I can't even say those type of words in today's climate. I don't know, Nice. What you think about it, man?
I don't know. You're gonna have to go peasy with that one. You got me fucked up. I don't even know.
I look at shit with a sense of humor wise. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was funny. You know what I mean? He just did some clown shit. You know what I'm saying?
I thought it was. I
That
thought
was
it was
beautiful.
It was funny, but
That was
you
beautiful
talking
on
about
the-
he
on
was
the
just
female
as good as
side.
her.
They
You
got
fucking
it, but I
hurt.
got it,
I don't know,
nigga.
bro. I just thought I don't know. I'm like, what am I supposed to give some fucking weird, awkward opinion?
It was a funny thing.
Okay, wait.
As soon as he went out and came out the bathroom, he was like this. I said, yo, this dude's a nut.
So basically, what I want to is just like people always have some negative connotation, and I messed up the experiment because I reacted how most people that I was trying to talk shit about react, which is regardless of what this man would have done. He might have just had a balloon in the air like, yeah, that's my girl. They probably would have been like, yeah, but that balloon was the color green. So he's probably on that funny money stuff.
Yeah, like he kind of gay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that was the experiment. So Nice, I would like to
I get what you're
apologize to
saying.
you, man. I apologize. I messed up the experiment, man.
Yeah, I just wasn't following you. I was like, what does he want me to? I keep saying
That's
I
the
don't know
first
what hell
time
he
we
wanted me to
alley-oop
do,
something, we
yo.
didn't catch it, man. I apologize.
It's cool.
We'll do that next
But
time,
now you're
man.
right.
It was
though.
funny, though. It came
I
out
tried.
funny.
She
You know, I'm
said,
gonna put it-
she called again.
Because we were watching the Ask for. All right, hold on. Give me a second. I'm messing up right now. I'm all confused. I'm all fluttered. All right, hold on one second. I'm going to my save. This is what we're gonna do. Boom. We're all on here. All right, here we go. 30 seconds. Where's my thing? We'll leave the camera
Bro, I
on
don't
Nice
know,
for now.
man. That shit was crazy, bro.
What,
I'm
that
like,
video?
I'm listening to the clip and I don't know what the fuck. I'm like, am I
So you
supposed
call-
to like be some different person, say some outlandish wild shit? I don't know what I'm supposed to disagree with his opinion right now. I ain't know like what the fuck he wanted me to say.
All right,
I
I got the
just as
volume
good as
up.
her.
We gonna- when the phone rings, we gonna hang it.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't know what the fuck he wanted me to say.
I'm gonna just leave this keep bouncing out here. Bounce.
Yo, no
bounce.
bullshit. I didn't know what the hell he wanted me
Yeah,
to say.
I messed it up, man. I apologize.
I was trying to follow
When
you
she
too,
calls
and I'm
now, we're
like-
gonna hear it because I got the volume up. So tell her call back. I apologize. Blame it on me.
Oh, the volume was down, man. You know,
I wasn't
Clippers.
listening. I was watching the video.
Why does the
watching the
video
video
keep
and shit.
repeating?
I was watching the video.
I know.
Can you blame me?
Natalia, you gotta call back, homie.
Can you blame me?
I like the
Yeah.
shorty. She doing it.
She doing it right.
I need that wagon. I I don't know how dudes be liking the top, and I need the back. I need the ass.
That's your thing. We talked about that.
I need the ass.
Yeah. Okay.
You know?
Oh, look at that. I'm staring at the thing. I got us all on 3. So now my focus is purely on this telephone.
They say little booties matter, man. They do, but
little booties do matter.
You know, go get it done. Go get it done.
All booties. All booties need love.
Go get it done.
Regardless of the effects. But we had a podcast about damn women like.
They're getting better. They're getting better with that now, though.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
I be loving the way.
I'm shocked like they don't put like something more like, I don't know, like natural. Like
it is all natural now. They just take the fat from the sides and put it in the rear.
Really?
Yeah.
It don't plateau off like Cardi's having some problems right now.
They suck it off. When a girl said they get snatched or whatever, they get snatched up and then they put it in the back.
That's
Hello, caller. Thank you for calling. Caller.
Let me know so I can unmute the line if she's on.
Oh, you ain't even got to do that. I'm going to do it right here. Oh. Hello?
Yeah, it's Natalia.
Hey, Natalia, what's going on, man?
The homie.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
What's good?
I don't know. Do you enjoy the video that we kept playing?
I was waiting for you to call up.
I'll put it back on there for you. While you're talking, go ahead. So go ahead.
I saw Homeboy come out the cut. I was like, oh, shit, I've never seen it before.
So what's your thought on Homeboy, though?
What, in the video?
Yeah.
I mean, he's hyping his girl. I mean, it's whatever. Like,
See? She got a good view on it, though. He's hyping his girl. That's cool.
That's all he was doing.
Okay, that's what's up. Now, do you think that he was trying to outshine her? It's on Twitter. So,
that's what they would say on
Twitter? You got some weird people on Twitter, oh, he's trying to take her shine. That's what. That was the experiment I was trying to do. I should have told y'all that before.
If people think that deep about it, there's something wrong.
Natalia, but here's the problem. People be thinking deep like that on the simplest, stupidest things, man.
Put your mic toward her thing so they can hear her.
But he was clearly like having fun with her. Like that's
yeah, he was.
Yeah, good for her.
He was clowning.
Hey babe, I need you to do that tonight.
He was clowning.
We won't put out video, but we're gonna do it tonight. Talking to my wife, she's watching the podcast right now.
Yo, I need.
Can they hear us right now?
Yeah, they should be able to hear it better now.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Natalia, I wanted to know your view on that Dr. Umar Johnson video.
You're a nice.
Now, which video are you talking about? Because I've seen some shit and I cut him off completely because I think he's a buffoon. So which video are you talking about?
Let me see if I can find it again. Nice, we'll give you a little bit of background while I look for it.
It's the video.
It's the video when he's talking about his school system.
It's the video where he was talking about. It's the Breakfast Club interview where he was talking about how black folks shouldn't date outside their race and
they should be schooled with one another.
They should be schooled to stay with one another, and because a person of another race will never fully understand your struggles, stuff like that. And you know, Charlamagne was agreeing, DJ Envy was disagreeing. Yeah, that's the one we just played. So.
Okay, yeah, I saw that before. Like I said, he's a buffoon, you know, and like I can understand, you know, wanting to date, you know, inside your race, but for him to make it, you have to, and if you don't, then there's something wrong with you. That's completely false. Like I wish people would stop watching his videos because he just spreads negativity. And
he's been silent for a while.
Black at the end, black power and all that shit, and it's not true.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like that doesn't make any sense. You know, I dated outside my race before or whatever, and it's not to say that individual doesn't understand my struggles as a black woman or whatever, but I do look at how much compassion do you have and how much you're up on issues. If when someone says I don't see color, that's a red flag for me.
Right, facts. Yeah, me too. Facts. You know, because usually when they die, I like what Aries Spears said. When you say you don't see color to somebody from a different race, that's exactly what the fuck you saw. That's why you're attracted to them, because you the color, you know, so that's definitely a red flag for me. I agree with that.
Exactly, and it's like you do see color. Like, come on, stop this shit. You know, how are we gonna move together as a people and we throwing up fuckery like that? You do see color. You know, as soon as somebody says I don't see color, I'm like, yeah, there's something wrong with you too. You know, you gotta see color. You gotta see my struggle. Who am I if I don't see the average person's struggle or whatever? Everybody struggles in a different way. But if I go around saying, oh, I don't see that, you know, we all one, that's bullshit.
Exactly.
All like one.
Right, exactly. That's like kind of like, all right, now
But it's our job to explain to somebody our struggle if they don't understand it, though, at the same time, though.
Right.
Say that again?
Go ahead, PG.
It's our job to explain it to the other individual our struggle if they don't understand it, though. If they have, like,
it's our job to explain it to the other individual.
The individual.
You know what I mean? Because like me being a Haitian might be different from a Black American
right.
perspective. You know, me coming up, I'll tell you right now, I said it, I'm 44 years old. I didn't not come out, but say, hey, I'm Haitian. Right? I didn't, for real. I didn't say I was
this show
Haitian
going left today.
Until like Wyclef made it cool to be Haitian.
Yeah,
right?
I get that though.
You used to be white, Black, or Puerto Rican.
Right.
That's all it was.
It was, right.
Back
in the 90s. Yo, I didn't start hearing about Zoes until like the 2000s, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And as soon as Wyclef and them came out, then next thing I know, the little CDs that people used to hang on the on the rear view mirrors and everyone's flags. Right. I was like, what is a Venezuelan? You know what I'm saying? And all that shit that started popping up. So again, America's super young, and I keep telling people like we gotta just communicate with each other. Like I had my first pancake, breakfast pancake at the age of 16, 17, fam. When I went to a friend's house, they're like, "Oh, you want some breakfast?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll take a couple." Like I said, I said I only want like 4 or 5 pieces of toast, and the mother was like, "You want that much with your eggs?" I was like, "Nah, with the peanut butter." She was like, "What?" So I explained to her my breakfast was coffee with milk with sugar, and they made it like a thing, and toasted peanut butter. Put bread. Put the peanut butter on it, dip it in the coffee, and eat. That was my breakfast growing up. Right. And then next thing I know, I'm like, pancakes, eggs, bacon. What's going on here? Right. You know what I mean? In the words of my boy Tyrone, what the rice up? And then I was like, I'll try it. And boom, I was like, I like this America. But I've been here for a grip, but because of my parents, they're like, boy, you staying home. When you're done with your breakfast, you clean your room, the house is right, you know, all of that, then you can go out with your friends. So I never, quote unquote, had the opportunity to have breakfast with my friends. So, but that's the conversation in which I had to have with a friend of mine. They were like, yeah, we don't want your breakfast, but you can have our breakfast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We don't want that shit.
But you explain it to him. That's the thing. You explain the difference.
That's why I'm saying, like, for his message is that nobody can fully understand you, or people are incapable of complete empathy or compassion. Right. That's bullshit. That's a stupid message. I can't get with that. It's crazy, you know.
It's ignorant. It's straight up ignorant.
Yeah,
it's like and I wish, honestly, that Black men would stop listening to him, but it's like he tacks on at the end of everything, you know, the reason you're in the situation is because of someone else. It's because of single mothers. It's because of this person. It's because of that person. So then you got all these cats running around here thinking like, oh yeah, it's not my fault, you know, with this and that. It's the fact that my mother was a single parent. It's this. It's that. It's whatever. But it's never. He instills it, especially in Black men that don't take responsibility. It's like, yo, like, it's someone else's fault that you're in this situation right here.
Yeah.
He does it.
I've even, you know, when I became suspect to him is when I heard him talking about how when they legalized marijuana, right? It was this big scheme against Black people to keep us down, because we're doing too good now. So now let's legalize marijuana. So now they smoke it more, and it keeps them lazy, and it keeps them unmotivated and all of that. I was like, yo, this dude is he's just too much, dog. It's just too much. Like, goddamn, dog. Like, and every time he speaks, it's just always something about, like you said, like, it's always something against us. They're trying to destroy us. It's like, goddamn, that's the seed you're gonna be putting in these fucking kids' heads that you want to go to your school.
Right.
Like, then you're gonna literally be creating a whole bunch of hateful, angry Black kids, yo. Like, when I see him talk like that, I'm like, I just can't get on board with you, bro. I can't get on board with that shit.
Now, is it fair to say, and I'm going to ask everybody, right? Is it fair to say that this type of rhetoric, is only going to be effective, again, to A, weak-minded individuals that are headline readers, B, individuals that are dealing with issues from like a family's perspective, either an absent father, absent mother, or just not, quote-unquote, having a family.
Right.
I think that's the only people it's affecting. And I think with social media,
and that's the same reason why kids join gangs.
I didn't want to go there.
You understand what I'm trying to say?
I got a lot of friends that are in gangs.
I got a lot of friends that are in gangs too, and they know that. They told me this. You understand what I'm trying to say? They didn't have that family structure when they was at home.
Right.
So they wanted to be a part of something. You understand what I'm saying? And the same thing with Dr. Umar. And if a young boy was to follow him, he'd want to be a part of him because he's coming off as impactful. Right. You understand what I'm trying to say?
He comes off as like he's super woke.
Super woke, right.
You feel me?
Well, we want to thank you for your patience.
We got to get her a t-shirt too.
I wasn't listening. I'm going to get you a t-shirt. Please send NYCE your measurements and all that good stuff. We asked just basically for about 3 days. And actually, she's local, right?
She might be. I know
she's
close though.
I'm local enough.
All right, local enough. Close. I like that. Local enough. We'll figure it out. Again, we thank you. And on that note, peace. All right.
Thank you.
What's y'all thoughts on this, man? I thought she brought some pretty dope views.
That's why I was waiting for her to call up because she's very well aware of those kind of issues.
And not to cut you off, Natalia, one of the main reasons in which I'm cutting you off or cut you off is because we have other people in which are interested in being part of what we're doing today. Now, here's a really fun thing. I'm going to try it, but y'all can continue doing. Right. I got a friend of mine that's somewhere. I'm not going to say where he is, but I want to show the rest of the world where this person is. I think it'd be pretty cool, and we're going to put him on the podcast. If he answered, he called me, but my phone was on silent. Here he goes. All right, I got my brother from another mother, West Money. What's going on, brother? Can you hear us? Or can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah. Okay, 1 second.
You about to bring him on the
screen? All right, Wes, tell the people where you at, brother. No, what country are you at? Let's start off there. I didn't say nothing to the podcast. Japan. So I got my brother, we over here in Japan. I got my cousin Joey there. What up, Joey? You in that striped shirt?
Bring me back some sushi.
I said shout outs to Joey with that striped shirt. What up, brother? We got NYCE.
See you, dog. What up, boy? What up? What up, Wes?
We got the homie Peasy.
Yo, they treat y'all out there like y'all athletes and shit. What up?
NYCE wants to know, are they treating you guys like athletes because you're black?
Facts.
Is it? It don't matter? They don't pay you any money. Okay, so there's enough of y'all out there. Have you guys met up with Marbury yet?
I heard Marbury got a statue out there.
Yes, he does.
That's what I heard.
I heard Stephon Marbury has a statue out there. Is it true? Stephon Marbury? Yeah. Doesn't he play in China? Oh, shit. We're really ignorant. Shut up.
Damn.
And this is why we do our homework. But we're trying to freestyle right now. All right, so real quick, what is that behind you right there? You said it's a what?
A pagoda.
Let's ask the people if they have any questions for them while they're looking at. They're in Japan right now, everybody. You know what I mean? You should have seen their rooms.
I have a question. What's the time difference? Because I see
12 hours.
Okay.
I just like the people that are flat earthers to explain to me why it's fucking day over here and night over
12 here. 12 hours, bro. How long is the flight? 14 hours, right?
It was 13 hours from D.C.
Ooh. Man. Ooh. That's a long ass flight.
That is a long. And
did they get one of those sleeper flights with the bed in it?
Did you get? No, he got a whole seat to himself. It's actually not too bad. I would welcome all of us one day. We could do it. It's like he paid $700 for his flight ticket. Man. Round trip.
That ain't bad though.
You do that, dude.
I got my passport. I know you got your passport.
I got my passport.
We're gonna work on that.
Tell them to get someone to do the GMS.
I need you to tell that lady right there to say, "I love GMS the podcast."
She probably don't know what.
I need her to say, "I love GMS the podcast." If it could be live, that would be dope. If not, it's okay too. because what we'll do is you can record it for me, and then we'll use it on the next podcast.
And be careful, because she looked like she looked like
because we ain't got
one of them.
diplomatic immunity to get you out of jail or nothing crazy like that.
No, I was saying be careful because she looked like she one of them crouching tiger people.
Don't they
with
whip
their
you?
fucking ass, bro.
Don't they whip you in
Run up on her the
Japan?
wrong way.
Yeah. Make sure whoever you're whoever you're approaching, that they see you coming. Literally.
Oh no, they definitely see us coming.
Wait a minute, is that a pigeon? What was that animal on the ground? What's that?
Pigeons are all around the world, I guess.
Yeah. It was actually migrated from. I'd love to know the rest. I wasn't paying attention when someone told me this, but it's not like America didn't have pigeons. Yeah, someone brought it here. I want to say like someone from.
That's crazy.
The Google Translate, we're able to read stuff like this.
Word, that's crazy, bro.
Because everything is like that.
That's amazing.
The
Why does
information age.
everything look as if it's a museum?
This part does where we're at now.
Okay.
Oh, Joey, I think that's that tower I wanted to go to.
Can you go? All right. What was that thing that you was eating earlier?
I had octopus.
On a stick.
Calamari.
Yeah.
But it didn't look fried.
Some wagyu on a stick.
But it didn't look fried.
It was steamed, right?
Oh, we had some bad sushi, I think. So.
But it wasn't fried. Why are you guys not eating fried foods?
Is that lady breastfeeding? Oh, I thought that bitch was
Oh,
I thought
we
she was
can't.
breastfeeding, bro.
Nice thought someone was breastfeeding,
I
and
was
you was
like-
trying to get our podcast shut down.
I was like, yo.
Why does Joey look like he's tired?
Yo, he just sat down.
See how I'm doing this? None of them even like look at you. It's crazy.
Because and make sure I'm gonna send you the address of where I need you to go get that lens for me.
There's something else going on over here.
Like what? Nah, chill.
Son, he's
Chill.
all
Why
in
did you
his
do?
feet,
I told
son.
you I can't help. Yo, I got no pull out there.
But why is he in public cutting his toenails?
Because look where you're like that. It's okay.
Yeah, you walking wild out.
West
Guys,
Side, why is he
okay,
in
so
public
real
cutting
quick
his
before I
toenails?
hang up on you, let's ask our Facebook. Do they have any questions?
I don't see
Facebook,
nobody
y'all got
having
any questions?
man.
Do you guys have any questions for him?
Nah, I just want him to be safe.
Oh,
man.
do me a favor. Can you go to someone right now and just say, how do you say GMS the podcast is the best?
What is it?
Can you go to someone and say, excuse me, how do you say that GMS podcast is the shit in Japanese? A younger person, preferably.
They for the culture out there, though. They in the hip hop
Yeah, for
heavy.
the culture.
Yeah.
Tell them that you're a rapper.
Yeah, they
You'll
for the
get more
culture out
love.
there.
They don't care like that.
Nah, the young people care about hip hop.
You just gotta walk up on
Tell
one
them
of
you're one of the 50 Wu-Tang members.
Yo. B.I. going overboard. Who's that, Inspector Deck?
Yeah, that you are expect. Yo, Peasy say you're expected.
The West look more like Capadon.
Because he got ill movies. They know who he is.
Yeah, right.
Yo, and make sure you bring me a bonsai tree.
This area is real touristy, so it ain't like.
Yeah, it looks like he's like in a
It ain't the
tourist
real,
area.
real?
Yeah.
There's a lot of foreigners.
Yeah, it looks like a
Strictly Japanese.
tourist place.
All right, Wes. So this is what we're gonna do. At the end of the podcast, I'm gonna give everybody your handle so they can follow you. So we're expecting a lot of little clips and all of that. Yep, I see the GoPro, but we want live stuff. And if you happen to go to some place that Bob Kraft went to, that's cool too.
Wow.
Okay?
Well, I hope West
What
Side
is
is a
that, water?
relationship, man.
That don't look like that ain't Poland Springs.
Their water's probably better.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's decent.
All right. Well, all right, brother. I'm hanging up. I appreciate y'all. Enjoy. Be safe. I'll hit you up later. Check up on y'all. Yo, Joey, stop being lazy, man.
Facts, he said. What he
Yeah,
said?
my guy.
That was funny.
Shout outs to West Money for checking in straight out Japan. Hopefully he doesn't use that Wu-Tang thing because he'll get in trouble.
I know, right?
But it's all right. So where do we want to go with this? We
Get his
got
ass
1
off
minute,
that.
37 seconds. I mean, 1 hour and 37 minutes so far. Good podcast. Hasn't felt like
Yeah.
it so far.
Right. That went
I
by
know we had a
quick. It
couple
always went
people.
by quick.
trying to hit me up. Hold on. They had a question. Yeah, actually, you know what? We had a couple of things. Nice. How about you? Let's talk about this first. You talked about this a little earlier while I set the next thing up.
Who's James Mount Point?
James Mount Point. Is he on Facebook? No, that's one of my cousins. Hold on.
Yo, he just put GMS in a whole bunch of, like, it looks like Japanese letters.
Oh, shoot. I appreciate you, Hov. Just make sure they don't come to your crib, you know. Because if they do, I don't know. Actually, shouldn't we be saying happy birthday to, is it Tamiko? Her birthday? We already know. It was someone's birthday. I forgot I was supposed to say something. But this is about the D.C. thing you was talking about. Nice.
Baltimore.
Oh, this is about the
she shot at Baltimore.
District attorney,
she shot at Maryland.
the state district attorney. She's dismissing like 800 cases or something.
Now, can I get a little background as to why I'm very ignorant? Let's say the rest of the people are as well.
There was a lot of corruption in the police department out there. 25 officers were involved in some type of federal investigation.
And she overturned all their cases.
And they were doing a whole bunch of things, but there were officers from like different units. You know, one was gang unit, one was a gun unit, one was all types. They had like specific units.
Okay.
And it was from all different units. Some of them were doing a whole bunch of dirty shit too. They were planting guns on people, planting drugs on people.
Oh, so the typical things that we see on movies.
No, the thing is, it's the things that
typical
really
things happen in real life.
That there's a big portion of America that go, cops don't do stuff like that.
Bullshit.
And you're like, yeah, all right. They don't do stuff like that, and maybe not where you're from, but
they steal too.
In your little gated
cops
fucking
steal
community,
money.
they don't do that. But
yeah,
go to places where they do that.
Facts.
And you'll see that they do that shit, you know, more than you think. Or there's a lot of people that'll tell you things like, yeah, the cops are lying.
Yep.
And people are like, no, they're not lying. It's like, yeah, the fuck they are lying.
This is America.
Yeah.
And other countries,
see, she's gonna be one of those. She's gonna be one of those DAs that people in her thing, they're not gonna like her, bro. They're not gonna like her. She's Boston bred, just like the other district attorney in Boston now. That what's her name?
Ayanna Presley.
Nah, not her. Not her. That's
she spoke in my daughter. She spoke in my daughter's
I forget her name,
graduation.
But she's out here too. She's trying to clean shop up too.
Collins is her last name.
Yeah,
can't do that.
She's gonna create enemies too. She's gonna create enemies too because in that type of
she already did. She blocked ICE.
Yeah, in that type of system, they don't like that. They don't like people like that. They don't want people that'll investigate. Rachel
Rollins.
Rachel Rollins. Yeah. She's doing the same thing. This woman doing the same thing out there. She's investigating people, and there's more people. They asked her about other things, and she said, "Listen, I got more officers I'm investigating, so I don't want to talk about them." So she's not. She came through the clean house,
right?
And she's dismissing. It said 800 cases in the.
It's 800 because I remember
800 cases.
I read something said like 780.
It first said 700. She's up to 800 cases right now.
Now let me ask you a question because I don't know. So it's just a question. Do you think that some of these people that wouldn't want her to really do a job so well is probably because at first they had some snitches, people talking, and then next thing you know they're like, hey, now that I have these snitches and I'm saying I'm playing the officer role, this could be profitable for me, and then they become corrupted. And then they become part of the problem.
Yeah,
and it just recycles.
There's always a possibility that type of shit can happen. I think it's more of them getting. The better you do as a cop, the more likely you are to get promotions and shit like that. So it's just an incentive to do shit that probably shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
Or just the fact that you have the power and authority to say what happened here.
It's a lot of things that factor in.
Right? I say what transpired here. So I could come. You know, you and I, we have a bad encounter, right? And now I don't like you.
Right.
I don't like you. So now next time I run down on you, I pull your car over, whatever.
It's a little different.
I say how this went down. I say how this went down.
Detectives do be having personals with people.
You know
I agree. So I think so.
They do.
Yeah, I'm not saying that all cops are bad, but it's like the clear example of today with the cops that are going through the dude's trunk and the glove compartment and all of that shit. Like, you know you're not supposed to do that shit, but there was nobody around to stop them.
Right.
Do you think?
So they did it anyway.
Do you think they could have like a really good detective without him or her being a little dirty?
There's some out there.
You see what I'm saying?
There got to be some out there.
You think so? Walk a straight line. The problem is,
I don't know how far can you get with being a straight shooter.
I think what happens is they see that the criminals don't have to play by the rules. They get to play dirty. So in
they
order
play
to catch
along
them, you
with
got to play along. You
with
got to
them.
do dirty things too.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
That's a fact.
I want to throw this out there. I thought this was pretty cool. Nice if you want to talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, this was my man, Terrell. He said, I took the train today and some kid tried to fight me. I really wanted to do something about it, but I walked away on some grown man shit. He hashtagged the GMS. I thought that shit was dope. I gave him big respect for that. Because that goes to show that the movement is touching people, man.
Facts.
You know? And I'm proud
Shout
of
out
that
Terrell.
too. I'm proud of that too because he could have, we basically, I look at it like because he's on the wave, right? He's showing love, he's showing support, but he's actually listening to the message that we are also.
Instead of just renting the idea,
right?
he's bought in.
He bought in, and think about it like this. Think about it like this. Say he broke this kid up. He broke him up. Probably would have ended up in jail.
Definitely. Especially if he fought him like at a train station.
Facts.
He's going to jail.
Probably would have ended up in jail. So when I saw that,
if he get caught, I should say.
Yeah, exactly. Or anything. You know how it goes. If he get caught, people rat on him. They record it. Whatever. It just he could have went to jail, and because he took the message that we promoting,
which is dope,
and saying, yo, I'd rather just be on some grown man shit and just let this dude slide. He didn't feel no type of way about himself.
That other N-word narrative.
Right.
There you go.
If y'all here changing the narrative, people are gonna.
That's it.
Follow suit, man.
He got to get that big shout out for that because
100%.
We're always taught to be tough and shit like that, especially as a man, especially when you grow up in the hood too. You start to be tough, don't take no shorts.
The dumbest shit.
Eat somebody's food if they disrespect you. So that takes a lot of strength for him to walk away.
That mentality had me programmed for a good part of my life, man.
Yeah, no, yeah, facts.
So I got one more. I got another caller on here. He's actually been trying to get on for quite a while. I finally just got him to FaceTime. All right, man, you live, bro. What's going on, man?
Oh, the homie on. What's up, Sin?
I can't see. I got a delay on my shit.
It's on. It'll be on the second.
What's good, bro?
Shit too. What up, big dog? Appreciate it, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
What you got in your mind, Playboy?
Yo, Umar Johnson's crazy, but he making sense for certain shit.
That's what I was saying.
That's what Peasy was saying.
That's exactly what I was saying.
I got you. We respect. That's grown man shit right there.
Yeah, he said, I don't want to wake up the baby. No wifey will whoop that ass.
Right. That got me hip to him is, like, when I was in high school, they said I didn't give a fuck. They said I was a troublemaker. Everything but I had a learning disability.
Right.
Everything but that. But the thing is like, a lot of times when you got a black kid going to school with white teachers, like, I might be talking to you, I talk loud. So they're like, oh, he has an issue. He has an attitude problem. White people sometimes, because they don't grow up with us, and Nick, you're not white. I was thinking, you are white, but in the eyes
Yeah,
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
So everybody view you though, bro.
and we having a good time with laughing, they think we're fighting. Just small shit like that can be a big difference in life. Being locked up to teacher not wanting to fuck with you, to me being like, oh, why you giving me attitude and fuck this? I ain't coming to class. So shit like that is what I understand what he's talking about, because white people sometimes don't understand us, and that's just a fact.
No, that is a fact.
Great heart, you could be a good person, but if you haven't been around some shit like that, one, you're gonna be scared. Because I'm like, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Sometimes it's a group of niggas that you don't know. Jesus Christ, it look like we people, it sound like we people, but we having a good time. That's what we talk. We just loud and we're prideful people.
Prideful,
so
yeah.
if you don't know what's going on, you're
Joyful.
scared.
Right.
So they might not want to fuck with you. So literally, them niggas told me I had nothing wrong. I took every test under the sun. No, it's his attitude, it's his behavior, blah blah blah. He's disrespectful, the whole fucking nine. That same test was given to me somewhere else, and it was like, yo, you got learning disability. So this whole time I've been telling y'all niggas like, yo, what the fuck? Okay, I don't like school. Okay, I'm not the most respectful kid in the world, but I had a fucking problem. And if my people didn't have the money to be like, okay, let's get them tested elsewhere, I'd have been fucked up like a lot of my friends. I know a lot of my niggas got learning disabilities, got bipolar and mental issues, but nobody took the time to test them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what Umar be talking about, because we gotta know each other. There's not enough black teachers that teach black kids. That's the shit that I be feeling about.
Yeah.
I see you out
Yeah, shout out to him, you know. We respect that. We appreciate you coming on and doing that too.
Yeah, early, man. Yeah, that's what I was telling. That's what I was telling Peasy earlier.
To that
man.
school. Right. I heard. I heard he popped out. Got kids everywhere now, man. Yeah.
He played gingerbread man with that money, boy.
The last speech I seen, he was giving a speech inside the school when it was under construction.
What you say? Go ahead.
Yeah.
So let's say you had a friend the whole time, you grown now, and he never met your wife. And he was like, yo, bro, I have nothing but respect for you. But why are you with her? Like, we should be with our own people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if you kept it real with you, and that was your man, wouldn't you try to put him on and be like, yo, bro, you think it's
That's what I'm saying.
just cut him off?
Nah, I would try to explain to him, but if he held those beliefs, then we don't no longer need to be friends.
Let's go avoid the relationship, basically.
Once he holds on to the beliefs, we no longer need to be friends.
Hold on, I'm gonna give you this.
You feel me?
What about her? The white man who his whole life got beat up by black kids.
Yeah.
I'll make sure the mic is on close to the mic.
Some black kids beat his ass
Oh shit.
and wasn't fucking with him. After a while, you're not gonna fuck with black people if you keep getting fucked with.
Hold on, Sin. Say that again. Hold on one second. I just want to give him more. There we go.
Oh, it's more.
I just want to be close to the mic, just so people can hear him.
Yeah, say it.
Swipe that down.
All right, so I did it. You were saying what? So if he was always getting beat up, he's saying all of his experiences with black people were just bad.
I can barely hear you.
So if you were saying all of his experiences with black people were just bad, right? That's what you're saying? And he just grew up and said, yo, I just don't like black people?
All they do is fuck with him. Every time you try to be cool with them, they shit on him, they got jokes. He like the same music as them right now. I said, fuck away from me. They jump on him.
Right.
They just don't fuck with him. So
Yeah.
it's like, does he keep fucking with niggas? Or does he say, you know what? I'm just going to stick to my own.
I mean, I'm saying if he wants to choose to stick to his own, that's on him. But I mean, if he's saying that he's racist though, nah, I can't get on board with that, bro. Because he's just generalizing all. You can't just generalize all people. You have to individualize experiences.
You fuck with dogs?
Yeah, but not all dogs.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you got bit by a dog since you was a kid, and then another one when you were a kid, and then everywhere you just keep getting bitten by dogs, you're not fucking with dogs no more.
Nah, but that's an animal, bro. We're talking about rational beings.
But I'm saying, like, I'm being honest. If I was a white dude,
I've been raw. Look, I've been growing up, right? I was ran down on. I was robbed by black dudes. I was attacked by black dudes. I had dudes start with me plenty of time because I was white. I know that that's individual experiences because I've been around enough black people that I know that they're not all like that.
but that's what I'm saying. What if the only experience you had with them was getting fucked with?
Right, I would tell him that's not all black people. And then if he was like, right, I'm not gonna go hard though at that. I'm not gonna go hard at that. I'm just gonna let him know that that's not a logical way to view things. You know what I'm saying? That's like somebody whose family was a victim of 9/11 and they hate all Muslims. That's stupid.
It's not stupid. I mean, come on, think about it.
That kind of happened though once it popped off.
I know it did.
I would understand where they're coming from. I've heard motherfuckers talk shit like that. Like, oh, I lost someone in 9/11, them fucking blah, 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 A-Rab, you kick the fuck out. Bro, it's clear, too. Niggas are scared.
Right.
That shit happened, niggas was fucking scared. Now we're going nobody say. When that whole shit just started, nigga, if you got on a plane and the nigga had that shit on his head, he's like,
Look what just happened to Just Hilarious.
Right.
like, everyone did that, bro. I don't give a fuck. You could be the most accepted person. Every time I got on a plane, shit to this day, I still be like, I got him. Box cutter and all. I know I'm good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that other nigga.
Let's keep it real. Every white dude that wears all black with a duffel bag, we should fit him now too.
Right. Nah, I'm saying I get it, but it doesn't make it right. You feel me?
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying.
That's the point.
I get it, but it doesn't make it right. You know, that's why I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not. I know, but at some point you got to be able to understand that certain views are just wrong.
Right.
But that's why you have that dialogue with the individual to
You
get a
gotta
better
have that
understanding.
dialogue.
You have an understanding.
Oh, you can't hear? Yeah, certain views are just wrong, bro.
Right.
You got to understand that at some point, certain views are just wrong.
And you as an individual, if you don't agree with him, you have a reason not to be his friend no more. Exactly.
Yeah,
Boom.
I'm saying, but that's the after we have a conversation is when you make that choice. You either go on.
So let's say I felt that way, and I told you like, damn, I can't fuck with Sin no more. I'm gonna cut him off. So why would I want to tell the next person how I feel? And how am I gonna learn from that if I can't tell you how I feel?
Because the next person may not be like me. They may have more patience with you.
That's what I'm saying.
But life's not perfect though. Life is not supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, life's not perfect, and that's how it is. At the end of the day, a reason, a season. Some people come into our lives for a reason. Some people come in for a season. You know what I mean? Like, not everybody's gonna be saved. But again, that's why the whole situation. I'll use the dog situation that you're using. You can't compare the two because we're humans and we have the capability of learning, but we also have the capability of empathy, of trying to learn, the willingness. The world is a huge place. It can't be this. It's not as small as it once was. You can go on YouTube and see everybody getting along. You see what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, too, it might be that person. That person might need to learn to assimilate themselves, man. You know what I'm saying? I know people like, nah, why do I gotta change who I am? We all gotta change. It's called growing up. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's like this, yo. If you know that something is no good for the overall well-being of people, right? Then you have to stop doing that shit.
Word.
You have to stop thinking like that.
Yeah.
If you know that it's not good for the well-being of people, you need to stop doing whatever it is that you're doing. Stop doing that shit.
Yeah.
If you're fucking like, I give it. Listen,
could be wrong.
Like this. Say we found a fucking group of unknown people we don't know.
Right.
These motherfuckers, they eat rocks and they kill kids for whatever religious reason, right? You do that shit. We know that that's not conducive,
right,
for the overall well-being of fucking humans.
Of humanity.
Right.
And we say, yo, my man, y'all gotta stop doing that type of shit because it's not good, bottom line.
But you know what they're gonna say? What you mean? I've been doing this my whole life.
Now, if they say no, fuck that, we're still gonna keep doing this. And I say, okay, well, you're not gonna live with me and do that. You're not gonna be in my community and do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Why am I wrong for that?
You're not wrong.
I know I'm not wrong because you're not under.
It's your choice to decide. I don't want you in that circle.
Right, you can't do that.
Not
though.
to participate.
You can't do that.
That's just called growing up.
But
you might go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. But that's after you already explained to him how you feel.
Right. That's what I was trying to tell Sin. I said
you just don't automatically just.
Right.
You know
That's why
I
I said we'll give him an opportunity. Right. You explain to him why maybe those views are wrong. Right. You can say, yo, those views are wrong. And if they still want to hold on to that, I'm not gonna argue with you day and night. Nah, you want to hold on to that, fine. I'm just not gonna associate with you no more.
Issues, though, unfortunately, this is one of the biggest issues too. Some people can't comprehend that.
Yeah, they can't.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. The willingness to just look at self in the mirror and say that self could be the problem.
Right.
Hell no. It's easier to say it's you, regardless of how many people you pointing at.
Right.
And that's why it's good that, like you had mentioned, therapy. NYCE is going to therapy, and that conversation is being had.
Yeah, because a lot of people,
we all need therapy.
A lot of people walk around with that mirror, right? That invisible mirror that they don't know about, right? They walk around with the invisible mirror like this in front of their face, because the only person that they want to see is themselves. They don't want to take the mirror down and see your shit.
Right.
They don't want to see what you're saying. They don't want to see what your views. They don't want to see that.
They're not trying to understand it all.
The hardest thing for a person to do is to say that they're wrong.
Yeah.
Or to say they don't understand.
Accountability, right?
I will say this. I learned at a very young age, it was okay to say, I don't know, and I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean I'm egotistic maniac,
Me too.
right?
Yeah. We all
But I will say, this is my belief, but I'm willing to, and this is why I keep saying it, I'm willing to rent your idea. I'm not going to buy it,
I'm gonna rent your shit.
But I'm gonna rent
shit.
it.
That's
But
different,
I will
yeah.
eventually buy it if it makes sense.
Right.
Which is why, going back to therapy, I might not be the appropriate person to deliver the message to you to say, hey, bro, we're just not aligned with our thinking. It might be somebody that you think is in line with your thinking that has changed. To say, yo, we've been wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's all it is. Yo, I'm gonna cut you off. I love you. I have to give you a t-shirt anyway, so.
Wait. I do want to let you know y'all bumped me up with the video. I seen the thing shake. You know, I'm a twerk connoisseur, nigga.
Yo, I was about to go back to that video anyway.
Right.
You're going to have to end the show with that.
So let me ask you. Okay, he's exactly the kind I was talking about. See? So what's your thoughts? What'd you think?
Gay shit, right?
So hold on. So where the question?
Damn, man, why I gotta be gay?
Wait. I was saying, I knew
Let me
you was
ask you a
gonna say
question. I'm gonna ask you a question.
On Twitter, they was calling him gay too.
They were killing him.
They was
on
killing
Twitter.
him. It's called
You know what I mean?
McKendall,
But I
Immortal.
want to say this.
All types of
First, I
shit.
want to start this off. Then I'm gonna cut it off. Obviously, total respect to your wife, right? Let's say you had that situation where NYCE was like, yo, get that fixed. And she got it fixed, went to Dr. Miami, got the buns right, and she wanted to twerk, and you was okay with it because you're like, yo, that's me, right? Okay, now keep renting the idea.
We
Keep renting the idea, right? So now, let's say there's another brother man, this man, that went through the same thing, but he saw that. I don't understand why he took his drawers off.
Nah, man, he was clearly coming out the shower, about to go into the shower. He just got through smashing. I'm trying to tell you, he just got through smashing. He definitely, something went down in that whole situation.
Hold on, wait. You think he legit smashed?
He was about to, or just got through, or they lived together and
She was fully dressed though.
It looked like he came out of a bathroom.
But she had that kind of dress.
She had like that thing they sleep in.
What do you call those dresses? Like the sundress.
Like a sundress, yeah.
Sundresses.
But I kind of understood that. That threw me off, man. When did I share that?
Clearly she wasn't paying attention to him walking out the room.
I'll tell you like this, I wouldn't have did no fucking weirdo shit like that.
Hold on, wait. You say that again?
I don't know, man.
I said I wouldn't.
I'm stupid. I don't know. I don't know if I would have been naked, but I would have did something stupid.
Yeah.
I would have just said stupid. I would have came up behind her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I might have walked up behind
time.
and smacked their ass or something, or put my face on her butt. You know, but like I'm not fucking coming out the bathroom naked, twerking on the fucking bed. I'm not doing that.
He was just trying to be too funny and then went left.
But what would you do, PZ? Honestly, keep it real. Because what's your
I'm
thoughts?
stupid, man. I would have came out and just did some dumb shit.
Me too.
Try to start throwing ones on it, some dumb shit. Just make a spectacle, because I'm an idiot like that. I know me.
You live in life, man.
It's cool to have fun with your shorty.
You're supposed to have fun with your shorty, man.
Or it gets boring.
We talked about
bro. That.
I might have done some funny shit.
Shit, I done shared a goddamn bunch of stuff. But yo, let me ask y'all a question, man. Because my wife's not on, so I can ask y'all. It's safe. It's a safe place, right? It's safe with y'all? Yeah?
Safe.
She ain't gonna watch it that late.
She definitely ain't gonna watch it.
This is on YouTube for life.
Yeah, exactly.
Walk you through
she ain't gonna watch the rest.
She ain't gonna watch it.
She might get on her Belichick and play back the tape.
It's all right. Y'all got my back.
All
right. So check it out, right? I'm over here and I'm looking at stuff and I'm like, yo, let me share. I shared something. Someone told me that you can watch certain videos in a certain site.
Porn?
Watch32.is.
Porn?
No. All movies.
Oh, okay, excuse me.
Hustlers was on.
Oh.
Okay. Y'all know I like J-Lo.
Yep. I went to the movies to go see this, man.
Oh, you know what? The camera's on you. What was your thoughts on this?
It was some bullshit.
Explain it. Wait a minute. Wait, because the beginning of what I saw, you saw J-Lo's ass.
See?
Talk about it. But it wasn't clear because it was a bootleg. But go ahead.
J-Lo's ass isn't all that to me. Am I the only one who thinks that way?
Oh, you like okay. So now
it's not as rotund
it's not as
used to be.
Natural.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not Selena rotund.
Yeah, it's not Selena rotund.
That's Selena girl right there, fam.
Yo,
hold on, man. man. I'm getting tired. Sorry, fellas. I'm gonna have to show the
He's talking
inbox.
about when J-Lo played Selena.
Yeah.
And she had them jeans on. She looked crazy.
That's what I'm talking about.
She looked crazy then.
She had a little. I think
She
was
was
a little
thicker
chunkier.
when she
But
was
I also
living.
think it's for
When
the
she was
role.
dancing for Living Color, she was thicker.
When she was in Living Color, she was way
Yeah, this
thicker.
is
This
healthier
new J-Lo is
J-Lo.
like the slim.
Yeah.
I run track
So,
every
you know,
day,
okay,
J-Lo.
okay, I got you.
The
Diet
body,
type
diet
shit,
type. The
right.
body
Okay,
ain't the
I got
same,
you,
man.
I got you,
Ain't
I
the
got
same
you.
body. You feel me?
It's not.
Oh shit. Okay.
But it's still.
I gotta
you
share
know.
this. I need y'all to ask. Y'all can keep talking. West Money just sent me something, and I actually read something online. I was gonna send it to you, but I forgot because that's how I do.
Right.
But I want y'all to tell me in Facebook.
Kat said
y'all-
J-Lo got a butt reduction. That's true? I never knew
I
that.
don't know.
Why
That's
you want to
crazy.
do that?
No, she said she did.
But why you want to do that?
That was dumb. But she did.
I don't know. Listen, we're not in a grown man podcast
No
with
butt
the camera.
reductions,
We're
ladies.
not putting that. Don't get the butt reduction.
We're not putting that energy out there,
Yeah,
Kat.
don't do that. You're gonna have a whole bunch of depressed people. You
Hell
know,
is
if you
going
care
on in this
about
world?
men's feelings, don't get the butt reduction. We don't need the butt reduction.
Jesus Christ.
We need to be
Don't-
happy.
Yeah, don't.
We need to walk home. From
Delete that comment.
We need
Delete
to
that
walk
comment.
in the house from a
Can you
hard day
delete
at work
comments? Yeah.
and see the butt.
She could delete the comment.
Right?
Delete the comment.
You know what I'm saying?
You might be disqualified from getting a T-shirt.
Kat, for $1 a day, you can donate to the Ass Fund. The Ass Fund makes happy men in this
I
world.
wish I had that music.
Do you want to make it clap?
Do you want to make a man happy? Do you want to just not have to cook for him and say, hey, babe, I didn't cook for you, but look at my ass?
I'm going to turn around and twerk for you,
Donate
babe.
$1 a day, and you can make a man happy. It's the Ass Fund.
Make
Feel
it
me?
clap.
Make it clap. That's it, bitch.
That's it.
Yo, Kat, we love you, though.
All right, let's try to get serious.
And any female that got her butt done, hey, man, we respect it.
Yeah, we
I know
do.
I do. I love it.
Yeah,
Listen, boy shorts coming soon. GMS the
Word.
podcast.
We're going
Word
to give
up.
girls the boy short. Yeah, it's coming.
Let me ask y'all a question, man. What do y'all think about this right here?
What the fuck? Oh.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm late, so I'm on.
It's coming. I know.
Everything
I'm sorry,
pops up
Pete.
late
I
on me.
promise that TV will be up.
It's
I promise.
it looks like a swastika.
Are you
I don't
serious?
know what the fuck. But that's, you know, in China, though.
Let's talk
that's
about
some different-
Wait
Nah,
a minute.
That looks like the ninja. Oh.
Wait a minute. Do y'all know? And that's what my boy said. He said swastika or not. I read an article.
Bro.
Do you know that
If
a
it was
lot of
turned the other
people
way.
actually used that symbol
For peace.
to represent other things?
Yes, I heard it was.
But
originally
Hitler
used for
took it and
peace.
says,
Yes.
that's my shit.
Yeah,
It's going to signify this.
Yes, it wasn't originally used for that. I know
Nope.
that. That's
Yeah.
what I do know. It wasn't
Okay.
originally used for that.
I'm glad you know. I knew it. Okay.
Speaking of other shit, did you hear how New York they banned the term illegal alien?
We're back to New York. Wait a minute.
Well, I mean, you know what's
Wait,
funny
wait,
is we
wait,
should have
wait.
brought it up.
What did they do?
They
Explain that
banned
to
the
me.
term illegal alien. You can no longer use that term if it's used in a derogatory manner. They can
Repeat that last part because
Yeah,
that's
if
a
it's used
little shaky for me.
Yeah, I don't even get it, but if you use it in a derogatory manner, I guess it can.
So
I've never heard nobody call nobody.
I'm a
How
residential
is it even
alien.
used in a derogatory
That's what I want to
manner?
know.
Shut up, you illegal alien.
You damn alien.
I never heard that
Is that
before.
how it is?
I don't know.
I don't know, but
How does that work?
would that wouldn't bother me. I'd be like, yeah, I
Yo,
am.
Cass said she'll get for
T-shirt.
yo. Cass said if we give her a T-shirt, she'll
Full
give us a
pan,
half a
Cat.
can of fried chicken. You heard
Full
that?
pan. Come on, cuz.
Nah, full.
Full
You
pan.
ain't, man, you know what? This
Full
is GMS.
There's three of us, Cat.
Her wings are good too. She know how to fry
Yeah.
some shit.
Yeah,
I
you
know she does, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't let him fool you. He's quick on his feet. I can see that man taking a plate and running, dipping.
Yeah,
We
not
want
wrong.
3 full plates.
That's why I said a full pan, so half of it
Full
could go to
pan.
me, the other half to y'all.
man.
Feel me?
Okay. How many in the pan though? Are these wingdings?
Yeah. They be
Okay.
the wing juice.
Wingdings.
We
Yeah,
can
that's what
collab
I'm
and do something.
We can.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all a question. I'm gonna put it out there. This is how cool this podcast is. So I think did I send y'all an email? I sent an email.
What?
My homegirl Jam, who was here with a friend who did the
remember-
soap, and I apologize, forgot her name. I apologize. Great soap, by the way.
Yeah.
Never got back to talk
I'm
about
still
it.
burning the candle with the crib.
That's what's up. So my thing is, I want to do something over
Oh, the
there.
soap smell good as shit. I'm
Yeah,
late.
yeah.
My bad. I was just daydreaming about some
Yo,
shit.
I wish I had a replay button right now. Hold on, there
soap
is a
smell.
replay. Hold on.
Bring that shit back.
I just pressed replay.
Thanks, man.
That
Replay
soap
for it
smell
so it
good
cannot
as
be
shit.
monitored.
Boy,
I don't know. I'm
go
just
ahead.
gonna get
Still burning the candle with the crib.
That's what's up. So my thing is, I want to do something over
Oh, the
there.
soap smell good as shit. I'm
Yeah,
late.
yeah.
My bad. I was just daydreaming about some
Yo,
shit.
I wish I had a
Yo.
replay button right now. Hold on, there is a replay. Hold on.
Bring that shit back.
I just pressed replay.
Thanks, man.
That soap smells.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
yeah. Well, hold on. One more time. Sorry, Facebook. It's for our amusement, damn it.
I don't know what the hell I was doing, but I heard I was reminiscing about something.
Yeah. Good for you.
Must have been good thoughts, brother.
You like that soap.
Yeah, that shit is good.
You got the soap.
The soap.
You got the candle.
He got the candle.
I got the soap.
We all got that. We got a bar of soap,
I
a
got
candle,
soap,
and
yeah.
an
What's
incense.
going on?
I
got the soap and the candle.
I used the candle too.
Nah. It's because y'all were the head guest that day. You know what I mean? But now let me ask you a question. Well, no. We're talking about, the event, right? So Facebook, YouTube, whoever's watching, we want to do an event, but we want to raise a couple dollars for the breast.
Right.
But we're going to be serious now
Right.
for Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Right.
This is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, all of October. Our friend Jam, she has a beautiful location in Mattapan. We want to open it up, RSVP, to 20 lucky people, but you're really not lucky because you're going to be paying for the tickets. The tickets will include paint. The tickets will include 2 beverages. The tickets will also include a fight t-shirt with the GMS t-shirt. That's more than $40 because I think that's what the ticket is.
It'll be a good.
It's a good cause, man.
It's gonna be a good cause and a good time.
I think
man.
it's for a good cause.
Do you think we can get 40? Did she say 40 or 20 people?
20, I believe that's what
20.
you said.
I think you're right. Yeah, 20 people. So
I think it's one of those good type of couples events, if anything.
Yeah.
That too. Couples, friends, whatever.
Hang out with us. You
Yeah,
can see us kind of see who's a lightweight. That'd be me.
Yeah.
You know, a little
Little mixer.
Little mixer.
Little mixer. You know what I mean?
Little beverage.
Little beverage. Little drinky drink.
Play a little spades.
She said paint though, so it's gonna be like a paint thing.
I ain't gonna paint.
I'm not paying.
We gotta do a podcast. How we
We're gonna do the podcast, but they can paint.
Oh, we want to do this while we're doing the podcast?
Well, I'm just saying for the onlookers, they could be painting, you know.
Maybe they could paint us.
You didn't let me finish. They could paint us while we're doing the podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Tell them how you think it's gonna happen, player.
I just told you. So you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? They'll pay us while we doing the podcast. They drink. Nice little setting, vibe going on in the background. It's a good time. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Some grown man shit.
Yeah.
Some grown woman shit.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And we're doing it for a good
cause.
cause,
man, because we all have somebody who done dealt with cancer, been through cancer, died from cancer.
Fuck cancer.
Fuck cancer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
Miss you, Amanda. For real.
I miss my grandmother today.
Word.
My pops, man, he died from cancer.
Word. Rest in peace to all of them, man. Rest in paradise. Rest in paradise.
Yeah, man.
All right, man. So you can't say you can't call me an immigrant when we go to New York, right? Or you're going to jail.
Illegal alien.
And I will make sure. I'm not going to snitch, but I will make sure that the law is upheld. That none of you guys will call me you alien.
Now, who's policing that?
That's what I wanted to know.
How the fuck does that work to
What's
the
the
point
paperwork
where...
like?
Yo, listen, I wasn't even so much more concerned with who's policing it. As soon as I was reading it, right, my first thought was, I was like, damn.
But like, nice. It's
If I
like
was
jaywalking.
black, I'd
Nobody
be mad
gets
as shit right now.
Nobody gets arrested for jaywalking unless you live in Seattle.
No, but I'm saying, bro, I'm like, they banned illegal alien, but y'all haven't banned the derogatory fucking term and the N-word.
No,
Bro,
nice.
you can't.
These are different
Motherfuckers can
times,
just
man.
run around and say this
These are
still.
different times,
Nice.
man.
I'm trying to tell you right now,
listen,
brother.
that's
I don't
some-
know.
that's some bullshit,
It is
bro.
kind of some bullshit, but you know
I
what,
just don't
man?
get it, dog. Like, how you can say if you use the term illegal alien in a derogatory manner, you get fined. But people can run around and just spew the fucking N-word in a derogatory manner, and there's no fine for that.
No.
Basically.
That's just crazy, dog. That was what I thought was interesting about that shit. I was like, this is crazy.
There's been hit records with that.
But you
term,
know
man.
what?
Yeah, I'm saying.
But you know what I mean? It's like it's
at least saying
that
if you,
word,
if you,
man. I don't
if
even
you
know what to
say
say
it
about
in
that
a,
word
look,
no
people
more.
can use the word as a term of endearment, right? But I mean black people, right, or whoever else they allow to say it. I know it's just not white people, but my bottom line is if you use the word in a derogatory term, why can't it be treated the way you're using illegal alien?
When I say it, it means
Why
never
can't it be
ignorant
the
getting
same
goals
thing?
accomplished.
I don't get it.
That's a good question.
You feel me? It should be on the same. It should be along the same lines.
It'd be interesting to ask the lawmakers that
Yeah,
question.
like why did you guys seem fit to see fucking illegal alien as a derogatory term, but you didn't see, y'all don't see the N-word like that?
Because somebody brought it to their attention. Trust me, that's the only reason why it's even making this.
You know what, Nice? You seem pissed. I'm gonna make you happy, man. All right.
Nice gets so touchy when it comes to these subjects.
but
Man.
I just think that shit's retarded. Like, yo, it just can't be. I don't know. But anyway,
back to the twerk. Just to make everybody happy.
For $1 a day.
Oh my fucking
Ladies, for $1 a day, you can have that jigger.
You can have the booty.
You can have that booty.
Booty.
Niggas always say they got it, but I doubt it, nigga.
That's just an amazing view when they're just throwing it back on you like that, man. That's just an amazing.
I'm being funny. I don't give a fuck. That shit
And
funny.
that's why that's your favorite category. But since we were talking about Peyton, Nice likes to call this bastard Picasso.
Yeah, I named him the Picasso killer, bro. This dude is. I think he was the one y'all put that on the chat. I'm not even familiar with this dude, but I read the thing, and I think it was Peasy that said he draws. He draws all his victims.
He drew all his victims, and he brought them to the warden or whatever.
The warden.
And they just been going around all these TV shows just trying to say that he's admitting to all these murders.
That's crazy.
And now they're trying to take the pictures and identify who these ladies are now.
Yeah, he said 93 people.
93
though.
people, man.
How old is this guy?
He's like he's old, man. He's like in his 80s.
Damn, dog.
Yo, listen, I gotta say this.
He drew him. You ain't seen none of the photos. He drew him in crayon. They're all in crayon, bro.
Yeah.
And truthfully, all the pictures, all the girls look the same except just different shades of color.
Yeah? Oh my lord.
Bullshit.
Oh,
bullshit.
Yo,
but
this
like,
is just crazy, man.
he's admitting to it, so they try to take it serious. But at the same time, while the lady's explaining the story, she got a smirk on her face like it's funny. You understand?
Right.
Yeah. It
just
was
sounds
just weird
funny.
to me, man. We be at the shop, so all we do is watch Family Feud and the news and Entertainment
Yeah,
Tonight.
we do the same
So
shit.
you know what I'm saying? So like, I was watching that shit, and the shit was on there for a week straight. They was talking about this dude.
That's crazy, bro.
All I know is if you killed 93 people, bro, and they ain't really
Admit to
catch
it.
you, and you had to admit to that shit.
100%.
I know I'll be scared. Yo, if he was in the hood, I'm scared of him, bro.
You have to be.
I don't want to fuck with him.
That's a lot of people.
But
bro.
that's
Like,
but that's the thing though. They're trying to identify the people he said he killed. They
I
really
don't know,
haven't did it yet.
I don't know. At the end of the day, that's
just
a-
him saying
I-
it.
That's
Let's
just
just
a
hope
wild
he's
shit.
lying, right? Is
Yeah.
that what we want to hope? Like,
Hell
he's
yeah.
lying.
I want to hope, but you know,
You hope there ain't people walking around like that just walk by you and you're like, yo, this dude. You know, he just walking by you not knowing he's just a straight psycho. You know what's funny is
They're out there though.
Speaking of this dude, right? You know what movie I watched the other day for the first time? I watched American Psycho. I never
Yeah, you
seen
never
it,
seen
bro.
that?
I saw like a little bit of it when I was young. I never
My
paid no
man
mind
was
to it.
smashing and he was in the mirror.
Yeah,
like this.
yo. I
That
was
my
like,
shit.
this dude's wild, bro. What the hell was he doing? He woke up every morning, did his sit-ups, did all types of shit. I was like, this dude's wild.
It's a classic
trying to
movie,
put-
man. It's
I'm
a
trying
classic
to do
movie.
something nice.
That shit was nuts,
Yeah,
bro.
it's
He
nuts.
was crazy,
I put in
bro.
Fucked up.
this
He's done.
link.
He's cooked.
He was like getting the prostitutes, torturing them and shit. I was
Yeah.
like, this dude's nuts,
Yeah,
bro.
he was
Facebook
tapped
is
out.
trash, bro.
Well, what happened?
What they doing?
I just put I'm sharing the fight website. So if anybody's interested in purchasing some stuff, we can donate some stuff. I did it on my second one. They're like, this comment goes against our community standard on spam. Man, Facebook, man, come on. I bet you if I bought an ad, you'd be all right with it.
That's what it is. You got to spend money with Zuckerberg. You know that.
Unbelievable.
Zuckerberg is about that bread.
All right, man. I think let's wrap it up. Guys,
Yeah.
anything we want to kind of
We touched on everything.
finish?
Yep,
Yeah, I ain't got nothing else.
that's it.
You know what I
We
mean?
touched on it all, man.
I want to thank y'all again. I want to give a shout outs to all, like every single person out there that actually follows the Instagram page, which is pretty cool because I was a little depressed. Right now we have 53. Again, if you got Instagram, go on GMS the podcast on IG.
Follow that.
Yep.
Follow that. Make sure you follow us on YouTube. That number's climbing as well, almost at 100.
Instagram. Do we have a Twitter handle?
We do got a Twitter handle, but they said it was suspended or something, and I never went back to it. I ain't gonna lie. I have it. I'll show you.
Suspended. What did you do?
I don't know.
Probably
I honestly saw it, and I was like, what the hell?
whatever, right.
Everything is GMS the podcast. Literally.
Okay, because I think there's another GMS on Twitter.
Nah.
Because I posted a video on Twitter, and I tried to tag us in it, and a whole nother thing popped up. It was like Game Something Sports.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Well, we got
just on Twitter. We might have to get a whole new Twitter name.
Hold on. We hold on, because account is suspended. Now my joint's straight. I don't know why I suspended. We'll figure it out.
Right.
But we got that. We got YouTube anyway, where the numbers really count.
Right.
We got Facebook over here. We got IG. We want to thank everybody for checking us out. Nice. You got anything fun to say? Anything cool? Any words of wisdom?
Yeah, I got words of wisdom.
Talk about it, man.
I said the other day.
You're not nice.
That's
He's nice.
peasy. I was saying the other day, telling people, man, just because everybody in the group may disagree with you doesn't necessarily mean you're wrong. Sometimes you could be talking to a group full of idiots, man.
Right. It's a fact.
That's my little jewel for the night.
Nice. I hate using your name, Nice, but it was nice. How about you, P?
Yo, just be safe out there, man, and remain humble. Any day you can fall off.
Yeah, man, that grown man shit, man. Shout out to Terrell once again, man.
100%. I want to, you know what I want to do too? If anybody's interested in getting these t-shirts, because I think right now we'll start off with t-shirts, then we'll roll them out to like you want to do the hoodies after that, sweatshirts, crew necks? I'm going to let this guy decide, man. What do you want to do with first? Just t-shirts first?
T-shirts, yeah. For now, we'll do the t-shirts. And then after, we'll get a little colder. Might probably do the sweatshirts for them,
especially with this fall weather.
Like
I love this fall weather.
I wanted to just tell the females, if y'all have any suggestions of what y'all specifically want, let us know.
Yeah, that's a good. That'd be cool.
We know kind of what the men want, but women might want something different. So.
Yeah, because we're not, like they say, we clueless and we need help figuring things out.
Yeah, women want the same thing men want. They want boy shorts.
Help us figure us out. You know what I mean?
Right. Facts.
Get some GMS boy shorts out there and some tank tops.
No bullshit.
Something they can sleep in and lay around
Kat
the house.
said a hoodie's a definite. Kat, we got you.
Yeah, hoodie.
You said a hoodie?
She said a hoodie's a definite.
We can definitely do the hoodie.
Kat's a midget though, so we gotta get like an extra small.
That's the other question, man. Y'all gotta just let us know what the size is and everything like that. We'll get the sizes out for y'all and yeah.
Oh, and if anybody hasn't watched that new show on I see it on the Fire Sticks on Epix, Godfather of Harlem.
I heard.
Fire.
Is that the Bumpy Johnson story?
Fire.
I heard about it. I haven't got a chance to peep it yet, bro.
Good Lord.
Everybody's saying it's crazy.
Tough.
Yo, I'm so hooked on the Wu-Tang shit right now.
Tough,
How is that?
bro.
Yo.
Tough.
Because I'm a big Wu-Tang head.
Yeah,
and personally, I think it's better than Snowfall and Power.
Damn.
Yeah, he's a little biased.
I'm definitely biased.
That's
that's just because I'm a Wu-Tang fan.
I'm not mad at you, bro, because I heard other people say that shit was fire.
That's only because I'm a Wu-Tang fan. I've been following them.
I don't know if anybody been up on Power, but fuck Tyreek. Yeah. You little shit.
You ever seen the meme where they got Tyreek in every movie he played? He always played a hard, badass kid.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Listen. What do y'all think about this Power thing? You think
Tyreek going into business with moms though?
Are they doing prequel?
They're doing a prequel.
They
are
gonna do it before,
like when Ghost and them were younger. Yeah.
Up his sleeve.
So who? Wait a minute. So who's gonna be on that?
They haven't decided yet.
It's supposed to be the
50 working. You know he got a show on ABC right now.
Yeah. That shit's gonna be dope too. You know what that's about, right?
No.
It's about dude that was locked up, got out, and prosecuted the fucking district attorney that locked him up.
Oh, for falsely accusing him?
Mm-hmm. Some crazy shit. He became a lawyer, got a degree, and then went and prosecuted the DA that locked him up.
It's a true story. Some
real shit, yeah, man.
Oh, okay. You got to send me the link on that.
Yeah.
Bro.
I'll try to find it for you. It's dope.
Yeah,
I seen 50 talking about this. The person, I forget his name. Well, I seen you the link though. It's dope. I can't wait for that shit.
Definitely.
All right, fellas. I ain't got nothing to say except handle your BI. Make sure y'all check your egos at the door.
Yes, sir.
Let's go with what Nipsey said, man. Let's learn to react better with our emotions. Let's just not react the way we used to. I'm messing up his words exactly. We should have that pre-recorded. They can't ban us for using that. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's all I got. And besides that, just the final out. We out.
We out.
But before we out,
love y'all.
Enjoy that one more time.
Oh my fucking God.
Get it. I'm using that soap tonight. Get it. You